There's serious content going on right now. I'm watching two contents. I'm watching Miss Jones After Dark. I'm watching another content creator do a challenge. I can't play the noise because it's not my content. They're drinking water. They're drinking milk now. So I guess the person drinking milk first. The person who lasts the longest without drinking milk, I think, is a winner. I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah. It's one hell of a. I have to show you guys. I showed a video very early on about one of the content creators. Let me see if I can find it for you guys. Let me see. Can I find it to you? Where did she do it? Oh shoot, wrong one. Come on, that's good. All right, still playing. It's not an easy challenge at all. After this one, I'm gonna show you. I showed you guys before. Her name is Pat, but I don't know if she went into it. Where is Pat? Patricia, Pat, what you? Pat, what is your name on Instagram? She got over 1 million views. Over 1 million views. She was crazy. The person disappeared. Oh, the person is back. Yeah, it's not an easy challenge at all. I'm trying to find out my friend when she did that. What the hell? To flip the network, flip the network. Trying to find it. Can I find it? Didn't I just find it the other day? Let me go. All right, let me see if I can find it on YouTube. She did such an amazing job. Let me go to YouTube and see if I can find it. All right, guys. Hope everybody's doing well. A lot of stuff we talk about right now. I'm watching two contents right now. I'm watching Miss Jones After Dark. And I'm watching. Oh, there it is. I found it. Yes, I found it. It's on the Queen's Flip. Yes. All right. There you go. As soon as I finish, I'm going to show you guys what Pat did. What she did was amazing. Good evening. How you doing? I'm doing okay, Redding. How you doing? There's a lot of stuff going on, boy. Woo. I don't know, because my friend, I'm going to show you guys. I don't want to take it away from the challenge that's happening right now online. If you guys know, you know. There's a huge challenge going on right now. Somebody's like in pain. These guys are in pain. The content creator is really suffering right now. Drinking milk. Oosa. Lord have mercy. After this one, I'm going to show you guys what my friend did. I think eating pickles. The person eating pickles. I can't show you guys. I can't play their sound. But what they should have done is take ice. I don't know why they don't have. They should have had ice in the water, ice in the milk. I think milk of magnesia would have done it. Yeah. Milk of magnesia probably would have done it. Probably. This is a horrible chip. It hurts. I know it hurts. I know it hurts. The other two guys are taking it in. I think the other guy gave the content creator his milk. He hasn't even drank milk. The other guy hasn't drunk milk either. So the other two guys are not. They didn't even drink the milk. The content creator is eating pickles. Already had one milk. Hey James C5022. Guys, we have a lot to talk about. Thank you. I don't know if anybody missed the show because I really haven't heard too many people like looking for me and stuff like that. Hey Truth. Yeah, I know. I'm looking right now. That's not a good. That's not an easy thing, Truth. That is not even an easy thing. I don't even know what the hell they thought they were doing. That is not an easy game. Once this is over, I'm going to show you guys what Pat did. My friend Pat did. I'm going to show you guys what Pat did. That's not easy. That's not even a game. Even I have not done this. Even I have not done this. I have no intention of doing this game. But I can. After this, I'm going to show you what my friend Pat did. But she's a different sort of person. Not to take anything out from anybody else, but my son did something very similar, but his stuff is crazy compared to this. I know it hurts. I can't even play it. I can't even play. Oh, that's painful. Oh, I know that's painful. Ice. Milk of magnesia, ice. Milk of magnesia, ice. You look familiar. Have we met? Hey, Truth. Hey, how you guys doing? Everybody doing okay? This is hard. I can't even play the noise. The face is all red, dying. Yeah, everything. I can't even play it. Maybe I should play it on my ear. Hold on. Let me see if I can play it on here. Because I really want to hear. Oh, she's doing. Oh, Mike is back up. Mike is back with After Dark. Shoot. Let me see if I can hear this. Wait a minute. Flip was on the show? Suki. Suki. I didn't even know he was back on the main show. Hey. All right. Let me see if I can hear it, guys. Because I can't play the content. Hold on 1 second. Hold on, guys. I want to see. I want to see what is being said. Give me 1 second. I want to see what's being said. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, I can hear it. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I did. It took me a little bit to. I washed the hair, did everything this weekend. Thank you so much for saying that. I did it myself. Thank you. I took the weekend off to get my hair done and everything. All right, guys, it's almost over. Okay. Somebody took a picture and sent it. Oh my God. At least at the very least, sense of humor. At the very least, sense of humor. I promise you, so many different people. Oh, she's back on the chat. Good to see that she's back on the chat. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a meme that everybody use moving forward. I don't even have anything to say. Oh, this meme is gonna be on everybody's thing. Uh-huh. All right. All right. I think it's much better. Conversation is being had. Conversation is being had right now. Not bad. All right, it worked out. They made it. They made it. I'm telling you, everybody's gonna have that film. I mean, that photo is, if that photo don't go for every single person who has nothing but issues, that photo right there is going to be on every single hater. And people don't even have to hate. People could just be having a good time. But that picture right there is going to be something else. That picture. Oh my gosh. They're calling it. They're calling it. I think it's going to be horrible. It's going to be milk of magnesia is going to help. I know he said Pepto Bismol, but milk of magnesia would have been the right thing to do, and ice milk would have been. Can't post comment to. I don't even know what the hell that is. Uh, okay. All right, guys. Once they finish, I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys my friend, how my friend does it. I'm so proud of her. She wasn't even playing. Jasper William on Instagram. How you doing? Look like they're talking to each other. All right, guys. All right, guys. We watched. I give congratulations to content creators when they do things. You got to congratulate them. Whoop whoop! Yes. Now, I want to show you what my friend did. Well, she's a friend of Flip the Network, so let me show you what she did. That was insane. So I'm going to show you what she did, so you guys could see it. I think it was just amazing how she did it. I think I showed this video before. I'm going to show it again. And then after that, all right, then we're going to talk about the topic. So this is what she did. There you go, guys. Let's watch.
Hi, this is Flip the Network. This is Patricia. I'm doing Flip, the Icy Hot Challenge. This is my selected items, my onions and my garlic.
I don't even know if my son is going to allow me to even play it here. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it on Instagram, because my son would probably get me kicked out of this. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it on Instagram. I think Instagram allows it to be. Does it? It doesn't matter. Let me play it. It's probably gonna. I'm not gonna get paid for this any which way. Hold on. Let's continue. If anything, I'll ask them for permission.
Pre-chopped. No cheating involved. This is my ice, my 10 bags of ice. So I'm gonna start putting them in
the winter, guys.
As you can see, the
winter.
It's full to the brim.
You did this. You need to do this.
1 bag of ice.
This was supposed to.
2 bags of ice. 3 bags of ice. 4.
This was supposed to 4 years ago. 4 years ago.
5.
We did this.
6.
The whole thing. Several people did it.
7.
She did the best. Several of them did this.
8.
She did the best, boy.
9. That's your 10 bags of ice. So I have the onions. This is the garlic.
And she could be a soup, an ice soup. It's the craziest.
I have the onions.
We had them buy ingredients and put the ingredients in there. It was insane. It was insane.
Here's my toxic candy.
Alright, guys, we out of here. We out of here. Congratulations for the challenge.
I'm going to open it up before I get in. Somehow. I'll show how. There you go. I'm supposed to have 1, 2. Fuck it, let's do 4. And here's my chip. 1, 2, 3, 4. In my hand.
Yeah, 4 chips.
And I'm going in.
She has chip, and she also has to
bust my ass.
Eat sour candy. All right. Not only that, she has to eat this, and she has to eat sour candy. Oh, I think I'm gonna show you guys this thing. I showed it to you guys before when I was talking about the network. Now she just looked into 10 ice. Oh my God, 10 ice. God have mercy.
1.
Okay, so she's eating the sour candy.
2.
2.
3.
Sour candy, Lord of mercy.
4.
Now, while she have that in her mouth,
my mouth,
she has to go all the way into the ice in the middle of the. Oh my God! And now after that, she has to have the candy still in her mouth while she is eating this chip. I know one content creator did something similar. They were out sick for weeks. They couldn't even talk. Now she's gonna eat it, all of it, while she has the candy in her mouth. Oh my god! Look at it! Look at this! Not even a. She didn't even. She didn't even flinch. Not a mercy. That. Oh my god! Go ahead, Pat. She didn't drink nothing. She didn't do a damn thing. Oh, I couldn't do it. I could. I'm not doing that. I would never. I would never. I would die. You might as well just take me away. I would die. And now you can see. You can see it's hard for her. You can see right there, right there, right there, right there, right there, right there. You can see the way she's moving, like, ooh, it's hot. But she still held it. She held it. She held it. She held it. She held it. Oh, you can see right there, right there. She's pulling. Yeah, she's pulling. She's holding tight. She's holding tight. She's holding tight. She's concentrated. She's zenning. She's trying it, but she ate it. She's going to finish it. Oh, you can see one hand is squeezed tight a little bit, but then she got it. She got it. I don't know if maybe sitting in the cold water made it easier. I just can't even imagine half your body being freezing to death, and the other one you burning your mouth. It's insane to me. And she did it. Period. Period. I love showing this video. I swear to God, I think she did an amazing job. Also, the content creator tonight, they did an amazing job too. You have to give it to them. You know, give it to them. When people go out here and they do amazing content, you got to give it to them. So congratulations to everybody who did it. I haven't done it. I think I did the ice challenge. I did do the ice challenge years ago. I did do that. I remember doing the ice challenge outside in the backyard. But that's it. I think that's the only thing I did. I'm not doing the chip. So anyway, how's everybody doing? I don't see a lot of people here. If we don't have a lot of people here, I am just going to push the camera to the side and start watching some content and everything like that because we ain't got time for this. I love what I'm the actual challenge, but we spoke about a lot of different things and stuff like that, so we can move on to other topics and not do this and just do casino stuff as far as I'm concerned until people are more interested in game. Because, until something happened that we need to talk about, because we really don't need to be stressing ourselves. Look, my friend with her nice outfit on, her hair looking all great. Go ahead, my girl. Looking fabulous. Looking fabulous. My girl looking fabulous. Yes. All right. Oh, look at this tray. I love this. Oh, look at my girl. Look at her. Where are we? Let me see. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Mm-hmm. Love the outfit. Love the outfit. Love the outfit. Love, 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 love. Love the outfit. Love the outfit. So yeah, so there's a lot of people. I saw a couple of people who mentioned that uh she did my birthday. Let me do my birthday celebration. That they're leaving their content channel because of the fact that a lot of people are leaving the content world. Some people is because of finances, other people because they think they already did enough. A lot of people are trying to figure out how people can still maintain their channel when it is such a difficult thing. It is hard. It's hard. Nobody have. Oh, hold on, hold on. Oh man, what happened to you? One of our watching. Hey gang, hope you do it. We won't be live this week. Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, this one is speedy recovery. Oh my god. You gotta be careful because there's been a lot of harbor incident when it came to that. Everybody gotta be very careful for with these extreme type of sports choice. Yep, that was this one. Yeah, one person was like, although more positive light note than. Why did you take it down? I don't even understand. Why would you take it down something where you're telling the truth? I don't even understand. Anyway, people take down, put posts and then they take it down and stuff like that. I don't see anything wrong with just being honest about your feelings, what's going on in life and stuff like that. After show the mugshot minus, who the hell? I'm not gonna, you guys could go look. Oh, what? Lord have mercy. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just coughing. I love the fact that everybody's coming up with these amazing, what are they called? These amazing thumbnails. They're just bright and popping out and stuff like that. And so many people are doing them now because beforehand, not everyone, not any everyone was doing them. Now, when you go, you see so many different people who have these amazing thumbnails. So yeah. There's a bunch of people who's taking time off and wondering, how does people do it. I'm not gonna talk about any specific posts. You guys could go find it out. But I know that Grandma Flip and I, at least I, hey Sherry Berry, how are you? We're going through something similar. Grandma Flip and I we was going to the casino constantly because of the fact that last year we won amazing amount back to back, back to back, back to back bonuses, like back to back. We had hand pay after hand pay for the earlier part of last year. 2025 was bad, but once May, well, it wasn't bad. It was okay. Grandma remind me, it was good. It was okay, but it wasn't anything like the later half. Like from May to like maybe October, we rocked it, and then nope, all year until almost till January. No until October, November, and then it stopped December, and then January, from New Year's Day to my birthday was great. So all those finances, all the money that we raised is practically depleted, because what we do is we win the hand pay and stuff like that, we put in the bank, and then after that we use the financing from the hand pay to go play, right? But not only do you play, you have to, if you're going back and forth too, because we go back and forth to Atlantic City. So even though we get the rooms and then we get awards, if the slot is not slotting and the games is not gaming, then you put more your own money into it. So you have the food, you have for 3 days, and sometimes you get bonuses for the food also. But it's pretty much a lot of money go to paying, but not only playing, but you also have the gas, you have the tolls going back and forth, and everything like that, and all of that adds up, right? All of that adds up, and at the end of the day, you start depleting money. So if you start looking, because I only looked at one loss in win and loss statement from one casino, and I almost had a heart attack. I almost had a heart attack. I almost had a heart attack. And a lot of the money is not technically our money. You know what I'm saying? It's ours because we feel like it's ours because we win it. But technically, it's not our money. Technically, it's the casino money. But if you could just win the money, like back to back, and just put it together, you could pay off your house. I mean, that's how much. That's how much you could get, right? But unfortunately, you use the money that you win to go back and you play in the casino to win more money, and so it's never the same money. Because sometimes we be talking like it's the same money. No, it's never the same money because you use the money that you win to go back, and most of the time you lose the money. So it's never, you can never. It's very rare to to consistently win to get a huge like handful. Hey, Scorpio, Scorpion, how are you? To get like a large bank is rare. I mean, even the bigger channels, they will tell you that there's other things that you have to do in order to make money with the slot channels, right? There's other things you have to do to make money. You can't just count on the casino. You have to. Some people have they have like the online gambling. They have marketing. They get invited to do events, content creation and everything like that. Other people think outside the box, and do something else. Because not only don't you have the money, right, but you also, YouTube is not algorithm ing. And I'm adding the ing in it because I'm creating my own word, and because that's what the kids are doing. They're putting ing on everything. But I mean, but even so, the YouTube, you're not getting anything from the YouTube. You're only getting pennies off every view, and you have to be careful. Like right now, let me make sure that I am even you have to be careful now, because for some reason now YouTube is, you have to enable, which I'm not sure why, because it wasn't like that before. You have to enable the you have to enable your content so that people could actually, you have to enable the monetization. So that's what I'm going in here right now to make sure. Yeah, the monetization is on. It's weird that the monetization is on for, so weird. The monetization is on for, okay, I gotta reschedule this because that's stupid. What happened to this? Sorry guys, give me 1 second. Oh, it was supposed to be, okay, I'll do it for tomorrow then. Okay, that's what happened. Okay. Let me save this so we could play again for Grandma Flip tomorrow. Okay, because I'm like, why is this not showing? So the monetization, when I go through, which is weird, when I go through StreamYard, the monetization is on automatically. But for some reason, when I go through, weird. For some reason, when I go through the phone, you have to make sure that you mark. Uh, I'm sorry, guys. Give me a second. You have to go through and make sure that you mark it as monitorized, and I haven't been doing that lately. So as a result of me not doing that, a lot of the stuff doesn't come up monitorized until I go back and I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot to monitorize it. So okay, so yeah, so this is monitorized and stuff like that. So I don't think we're talking about anything crazy. So if we talk about anything crazy, then I'll make it into 18. But yeah, I mean, the fact is that you're not getting any money from YouTube. You're getting pennies on the dollar, right, from YouTube. You're not getting the views, right? Depending on what content you do, people may not be interested in watching it, or YouTube doesn't put it in the face of the people that is really interested in watching it. A lot of people says that you should do hashtag. Hashtag helps and stuff like that. With that said, let me do a hashtag for this for this one. They say some people say hashtag work, right? But in other cases, people just may just not be interested in just watching your content at all, right? So you have that, and then you have what is called uh fatigue, because there's so many different people that's doing the same thing that you're doing. People get tired of watching it. Like this weekend, I spent the whole weekend chilling, like literally just relaxing and just enjoying the week, getting my hair done and stuff like that, watching other things. One of the shows I watched, Stranger Things, I'm not too happy about. I'm just not too happy about it. I'm gonna leave it there. But other than that, I spend the weekend just really just enjoying it, so washing my hair and stuff like that, and getting things done, right? Because at the end of the day, you could just do but so much content, right? Sometimes people are just not even interested in what you have going on, So you do it because you love it, but doing all these content is not easy. It's draining, it's hard. I don't even think sometimes you don't even think people even appreciate the content, right? Some people don't even like even seeing you on the content. Some people are bored of you, right? Sometimes there's several people that's doing the same thing, and people just want to just respect. Hey, Casino Slot Couple, how are you? How you doing? Thank you everybody for coming in. Really appreciate you. Some people have favoritism of who they want to be favorite. And what I was about to say is that right now we're in the slot community, and there's a lot of new channels popping up. There's a lot of new channels popping up, right? So there's so many different new people to watch, right? Also there's people that's collaborating, right? So the people who's collaborating in a way, I mean, we could say that they kind of lucky because they collaborate with each other and they share each other content, right? And when they share each other content, that sometimes bring people views. But then I think it was Casino Slot Couple who would, hey, Casinos, I got Miss Tammy, Miss Paul, Mr. Paul. They said that doesn't even guarantee you anything anyway. We don't know. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. You know, had a great conversation not too long ago where I was talking about the fact that I love putting links on when I am on live. I ask my moderators if somebody comes in to add their link because I think it's easier for the person to click the link and go in. So instead of you leaving the channel or trying to remember who I told you to watch, it's easier, in my opinion, just to click the channel. I don't know if YouTube is stopping the link from working because whether I'm on watching it from my TV or even on my phone, but I don't even know. I have to make sure I check on my phone because most of the time when I look at the link, but yeah, I believe on my phone I was able to just click the link, right? And just get have people just subscribe and like. I think it's a easier and a better way of doing it. But other content creators, what they like to do is they like to say the channel name. Please follow this channel, follow that channel. But at the end of the day, once you start hearing all these names, then do you remember all the names? Do you write it down? And then you have other channels who, and they have the given right, who don't want to share the people channels. You came to see them. You didn't come to see other people's channels. There was this other content creator I was watching today, not on the casino slot, but in the gossip slots. And she was on live and she said, I'm going to bring you up, but if I bring you up, don't mention anybody's name. Now, I think she was really talking about like, don't mention any other person, meaning in the hip hop community or in the channel and stuff like that. So I don't know if she was saying it in order to stop to limit her liability, or was she saying that this is my channel, I don't want you to call anybody else's name. But the thing is, people have a right. People don't want to, don't have the need or the feel to actually share other people's channel. They have a right. And you also have people who create groups, and if you create a group, right, and it's among a lot of the people that you watch and your support, and you are not part of the group, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, then you feel left out and it becomes weird, right? So for example, let's just say you meet a bunch of people and you pretty much you share the same job. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like you share the same job. You at work, you share the same job, and you're the one person that knows everybody. You knows everybody at the job. But then the people at the job, they have a table in the lunchroom. So every lunchroom, thank you, Scorpion. Scorpion say, I get it. Thank you. But I'm gonna explain it anyway, Scorpion. Chronicle, thank you. So every lunchroom, every time there's lunch, you see the same group of people that is sitting at the lunch table and they're having a good time. But even though they're nice and they're courteous to you, and they'd be like, um, what did you say? I don't know what that means. Clicks, exactly. Clicks, yes. Thank you. That's the word, clicks. Exactly. Thank you, Scobie. Even though the people they have their clicks and you know everybody, as you pass by them, right? You're not invited to sit down at the table. So even though everybody show you respect, or some people show you respect, other people don't. Or even if you were initially part of the group, and one of them kick you out of the group, right? And then now you feel weird, right? Because let's reverse it a little bit. Let's say that you originally you were part of the group, or you felt that you were part of the group, and then one of the people in the group kick you out of the group for whatever reason. Now you feel weird, right? You would feel weird. Now you don't want to, because if you get kicked out of the group, you have to see that person over and over again. First of all, you don't want to see that person over and over again. It's annoying to see that person because you got kicked out. And then after that, now you got to make a decision if you're going to continue to support or be friends with everybody else in the group. And then you start saying, hell no. Like, you don't want to. You just don't want us to be supportive of the group. Now you disappear. Now you're doing your own thing. You understand what I'm saying? Some slot channels are that way. Yes, some slot channels are that way, Sherry for Berry. It's true. So now you're alone, right? Now you're doing it all by yourself, right? Now you're doing it by yourself. Now you're back to square one. Now you decide, okay, I'm going to do it by myself. I'm going to do what I have to do and get myself up there. But now when you go back one, when you're back to one though, do you feel defeated in some way? Do you feel defeated? Do you feel like, shit, this didn't work? I put so much energy and time and thought, or envisioned something that is just wasn't there. Now you feel defeated. Now you feel like, why am I even doing this? Why am I doing this? Why is this important? Right? Why am I spending my money and my time and my energy on something that's just taking so much money? No, that's no, not your journey now. Yeah, no, that's not your journey now. Yes, Scorpion, this is true. Now it's not your journey. It is true. It is not your journey now, but it still drags you down though, right? Because you put so much energy on something, like you vision a plan. It's almost like having a board. Is it called a dream board? My friends and I had one. I think it's called a dream board. I forgot what it's called. But you put all of your plans on, what is a proposal plan, a dream board, or idea. You see yourself somewhere. Like you see where you're going. You have like a long-term plan. And at the end of the day, in your long-term plan, you start adding people. You start a vision board. Thank you. Casino going. I said dream board for vision board. Thank you. And you start adding other people to it, right? You start adding other people to it. And all of a sudden, when you start adding other people to it, they start adding other people to it, right? And you feel like you're part of a group. And it's exciting and it's funny and it's great. And you feel welcome and you feel like, I found my people. I found my glitch. I found my peeps. And then all of a sudden, one person stop messing with you, stop fucking with you. Right? One person stop fucking with you. And that person might be the leader of the group, or that person may not be the leader of the group. But at the end of the day, they stop messing with you, right? So when they stop messing with you, now you have to start deciding which way you're gonna go. Are you gonna continue to be supportive of everyone else, even though you're no longer welcome to the table by the leader? Or do you just walk away? You have to start you have to start for recruit you have to start to recruit, but then you don't want to recruit new people. Now you don't want to recruit new people. Now you fuck it, now you're in the fucking time, right? Sorry, YouTube, now you're the effing time. F you, F everybody. It's like, you now you want to F this, you back to normal. Now you're gonna do stuff yourself. Hey D, now you're gonna do stuff yourself. You're like, F it, like, I'm not, we're not putting ourselves in a position where we're going to be playing in our face anymore. So now you got to decide which way you're rolling, right? Now you got to do it for you. Exactly. Now you got to decide which way you're rolling, right? Now you got to decide which way you're rolling. And in rolling that way, now you have to start letting people go, right? Now you got to start letting people go. Sorry, guys. I have the sweater on and okay, I'm gonna have to take it off. I'm sorry, I'm itching and everything like that because I have the sweater on and I'm hot, right? So I might be taking it off, and then you guys gonna see my undergarment. Um, Now you start cutting people off. Now you start cutting. Now you playing. Now you playing pick me. Now you playing, no, not pick you, pick them. Now you playing pick them. All right, who do I feel comfortable with still engaging with? Who do I feel comfortable in still being friends with or even associated with? And after a while, you start realize you don't feel comfortable with associated with none of them. You're out. You out. You outie. You're like, you gone. Like, you out. You out. Out. And you back to square one. So now you back to square one. Hold on. You can't please everyone. You have to please yourself. Hey, Slick Rick, which is true. Which is true. But now you out of here, right? So, and I'm talking about this because I saw a few people who actually, and I'm not gonna I feel, you feel it now. Oh my, wow, let's definitely talk about it. Let's definitely talk about it. Now you outie. Now you outie, right? And now, and the reason, Slick Rick, and I'm not sure if you were in the beginning, but I'm talking about it because I saw a lot of people, and it's been coming a lot lately. I'm not going to mention the channels unless they want to come up and tell us themselves. I saw that one person put on an amazing post out there. I felt it to my heart, and I went back, and the person deleted it. I'm not sure why they felt the need to delete it because it was heartfelt. But one person deleted, another person, I think they still have it there. But some of them, the people, especially one of them, when I saw the post, I was very surprised because that person seemed very much involved in the community, right? But I think, they just, taking some time off. Another person talked about taking time because of finances. But I've been seeing a lot of people been talking about walking away. They're walking away because of various reasons. And maybe it's because the community is small, and we know some of these people that it feel like everybody is walking away, whereas there's so much more people coming in as the bigger community. Either way, that's why I started talking about this. But now you get to the point where, okay, you out. Okay, now you cutting everybody off because it's not working, right? So now you start from the beginning again. So it feels like time was lost in the time was lost, and you feel like you're starting from scratch. So you're starting from scratch. What does that look like? What does that look like, starting from scratch after you put in a lot of thoughts and energy? Not too many things. The casino's been brutal. Exactly. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that definitely, Miss Tammy, and I would love for you to come up and tell us about that. So now you have uh the group that you were part of. You're no longer part of that group. You're out. You're out. You're out. Yeah, you can't do it. You can't. It's like if one person, especially if the person who brought you in the group ain't no longer fucking with you, then you can't be part of the group. You gotta be gone. You gotta be like, yo, because every time you in the group, you see the same person who ain't fucking with you. So why are you part of the group? So now that's gone, right? Now you have YouTube. YouTube with the algorithm. You getting cents on the penny, on the dollars. Like, you're not even getting nothing for the views, right? Let me get the family fed. Okay, thank you. Then I'll share the chat. I ain't even eat yet. I'm starving too. I didn't even eat yet. So then you have the YouTube algorithm, right? The algorithm is not algorithm. Again, I'm adding ing to everything, guys, because that's what the kids are doing, and I'm actually loving this whole ing to every word. I don't know why. It's my thing now, even though it sounds silly. So now the algorithm is not algorithm, right? So you're not doing anything, right? So it's the cent to the penny, and then the subscribers stop. You stuck on numbers. You stuck on stupid, right? Like the kids would say. So you stuck on a number, and then when you get to a certain number, as soon as you stop, it could take a day, it could take 2 days. People start unsubscribing, which doesn't even make sense to me. That's another thing. Like people, like I don't understand. I don't understand people. You know how many channels I've subscribed to and I don't go back and unsubscribe? What the fudge are you unsubscribing for if you subscribe in the first place? What is the unsubscribing about? I would love somebody to fucking tell me what's the unsubscribing about. What the hell is unsubscribing about? The unsubscribing is free. The subscribing is free. If you found somebody and you know that in this community and you know in YouTube, in order to advance, right, in order to be thought credible in this community, that you need a subscription, even if you watch person one time and you like them and you never watch them again, what is that hurting you to leave the subscription? I don't understand it. I've subscribed to so many channels that I could go through my subscriber. I probably never watched them again one time. Probably two times, because I had a good night that time, because they gave me some love, because I felt the warmth, and I know that the subscription is important to them. I kept it. It's free. Why would you unsubscribe on a channel when you know that the channel is trying to build? I think YT knows that aren't real. Yeah, yes, but no. Yes, I do know that the YT does go do the cleanup, but it's too close to. It's way too close to the. It's way too close to them subscribing. That makes me think that they're deliberately unsubscribing. Let me see. I watch a channel, and when he started it, it was hold on. I'm sorry, guys. It was made, and then hold on, trans females, she said people did like her, so she left. If he was okay, hold on, I'm so sorry, give me 1 second, I'm trying to read what you said. Okay, good. Oh my god, why don't I just do it this way? I'm trying to my eyes is crazy when I could just blow it up. I watched a channel, and when he started it, he was male, and then a trans, and she said people did like her, and then a trans female, she said people did like her, so she left. I watched the channel, and when he started, he was a male. And then a trans female, she said people did like her, so she left. I'm not sure what that mean. I'm not. I'm not 100% sure. Are you saying that she left the channel because somebody made her feel uncomfortable, or people left her channel because she changed? I'm sorry. I'm trying to understand what you mean. Oh, now great. What happened? Okay, good. Yeah, I'm not sure. Subscribers don't stick unless they comment at least once on their video. Subscribers don't stick unless they comment at least once on their video. I'm not sure, what does that mean? You mean subscribers don't stick? You mean YouTube? That's not true. I mean, maybe it's true. I don't know. I'm looking at channels right now. I could go through my subscribers where I'm still subscribed to channels where what? Oh, that's why. I'm clicking this stupid. Can you move? I'm clicking on the other keyboard, and I'm like, why is that doing what I want? I'm still subscribed to channels that I haven't gone to in a long time. I think I only unsubscribe channels show hate against people of gender and color. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Definitely didn't because he changed. So the people did not. So people unsubscribe because he changed, right? People unsubscribe because he changed. You see, that's that. Okay. That is an informed decision, right? That is an informed decision. Whether it's right or wrong, somebody looked at the channel, they are a subscriber, They watch you, and for whatever reason, they decide to unsubscribe you. Okay. I'm talking about people who watch multiple channels, right? They like the content, right? The content creator didn't do anything to them, right? At all. It's not as if the content creators disrespected them in any way, or they felt their views would the views would change or whatever. The reason, I promise you, I have 8,000. Grandma Flip and I have 8,000 something subscribers, right? Least when I came into this trying to be, most of the subscribers are from Flip the Network, my son's group. I promise you, most of the people do not watch my content. They don't. The same thing with my son. My son has over 1.3 million subscribers, right? He has over a million point three subscribers. He don't have 1.3 million people watching his content every day, and he has a lot of content. That's how I know people stay for the love. They stay for the love. They stay for the support. You can look at any other big channel. You can look at the people, the amount of subscribers you have per your views. I have 8,009. We have maybe, well, I mean, we do have a lot of views sometimes, but we do have a lot of views, a lot more views than we have subscribers. But at one time, I think my son is better than me. But not all. Yeah, we do have more views than subscribers. But my son is a prime example. 1.3, and there's a lot of people who just doing it for the love, and that's it, right? The world is mean. Yeah, the world is so mean nowadays. So what I'm saying is that I'm talking about us as a group, right? Collectively, right? We have people who are leaving because they're not receiving the love. They're not receiving the algorithm numbers, right? And they're spending their hard-earned money doing this, right? Uh, yeah, he is. We have a conversation of that. I watched him, never seen or heard. Oh no, Slick Rick, he mentions me all the time. Slick Rick. My son mentioned me so many times on the big platform, on the huge platform all the time. In fact, other people mentioned me, and he'd be like, are you disrespecting my mom? He does it all the time. I promise you. Anytime there's politics, childhood, everything. When he talks to his Flip the Network content creators on Instagram, he did it. He just did a show with me and him where he came and he introduced me. He was on my live. Yes, Sherry. Yes. It's like, quick over here, about to get it. You disrespecting your grandson, Slick Rick, your adopted grandson. No, he does. Me and him, we actually in conversation of how to do it. What my son wanted me, and I spoke to my son like 2 years ago about doing this. My son wanted me to have a plan, right? Yeah, he don't acknowledge me in the chat. I think he don't like me and grandma. Exactly. So he don't. He like, what you doing talking to my grandmother? Exactly. No, me and my son, we talked about it. First of all, he's extremely busy, extremely, extremely busy. That's one thing. In fact, where is he? Oh, he's probably in bed because he has to go to work tomorrow. I'm trying to listen to see if he's live. I'm trying to see if he's live right now. Actually, let me see if he's live. So he's extremely busy. So he has his own content. He doesn't have a downtime at all ever. He never have a downtime. But with that, because if he's not YouTube, he's on Instagram. He's not on Instagram. He's on Twitter. He's doing Twitter Spaces. So I'm looking right now. Like tomorrow, he has to work early, and sometime when he works early, he wants to get some sleep. Um. Oh, wait a minute. I think he's here. Actually, yeah, he's here. Let me go in here. I'm going in here and telling him we're talking about him. Hold on. Hold on.
Entertaining for me personally. I'm so glad that you think that you know my life better than I know my life. I know you're on season 10 of DJ So Lovely, so I
Oh
hope you're
shoot,
enjoying.
DJ So Lovely is they talking about DJ So Lovely? I'm not sure what the heck is going on right now. So DJ So Lovely is talking right now. So let me text him. Hold on. We are talking. Hold on. Let me see. He probably asleep. About you on my casino live at Queens. Let me see if he sees it at Queens Flip. Because right now, you see what I'm saying? He's already alive in this conversation. Queens Flip. I'll put EXO. Let me see if he hears, if he sees it. All right. Let me see. He's right now. He's doing the Flip the Network, right? So I'm gonna see if he mentions me and stuff like that. So yeah. So if he's not working or doing content, then he is on Flip the Network, right? He's constantly. So that's why I'm just messing with you. Oh, okay. But no, but I spoke to him about it. I did speak to him about it. And then initially what happened is that I didn't know how you stayed on this late. I'm exhausted. It's 7 here. I know. I understand. I spoke to him about him helping me a long time ago. Oh, Milfy's here. Hey, Milfy. Hey, Milfy's here. Milfy's gonna start some drama. So I asked him to help me from before, and we were supposed to sit down. My son actually wanted a proposal. He wanted to understand the community, what my vision was. He's very professional when it comes to this content thing. You can't come with him with a one line. I sent him a couple of one liners. He's like, no, I don't. I don't understand what you're doing. Like exactly what you're doing. Like I need to know what the plans are. I need to know your hours. I need to know the subject matter. I need to know what exactly you're doing, what audience you're trying to get, what's the plan. So so I sent him a few things. I'm the teacher's exhausting and reward, but so we want. Thank you for being here, D. I totally understand if you can't stay, but I appreciate that you come by and you show us love and support. I really do. So yeah, so we've never been able to actually connect until the other day. Until the other day, I went to him and I'm like, okay, this is what I want to do. And then he pushed back on me and a couple of stuff. And after he pushed back on me, I don't know if you guys ever work with your kids. I'm like, okay, yeah, this ain't gonna work in my mind. I'm like, in my mind, yeah, this ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work for me. Because the pushback was like, okay, so what's your plan? What's your audience? How much money you planning on making? It was like me writing a full proposal. I do that at work. I was exhausted. I'm like, yo, I never had to sit down and do this. I was like, I want you to come and just show me support, introduce your audience to me so they can subscribe. But it's not as easy as that. But he did it the other day, and then we're planning on doing some more stuff together. So this is amazing and stuff like that. And I hope that when he comes in, he could bring in some more people. I haven't even eaten lunch. I ain't going anywhere. Just envious of people could stay up so late. Oh, I haven't eaten either. Yeah, I know we are late. I didn't plan on being. Thank you guys for coming in. I planned it for it because I saw only 9 people here. This was gonna be short and sweet, but I see more people coming in, so I appreciate you guys for coming in. So that's flip, right? But at the end of the day, so now your associates that you have. I hear Breadman talking. Okay, so that's Breadman is talking. So they're doing their own thing. So your association is gone, right? You started from scratch. YouTube is not algorithm, and then the casino is brutal. Here's the part where we want to talk about now. This Miss Taryn for casino slot couples is 100% correct. What the hell is happening with these casinos? What the hell is happening with these slots? What the hell? People, I mean, it doesn't make sense. Is it because there's so much more people, so much more people focusing and playing these slots that we are now learning that these slots are just horrible? or is there something actually happening with these slots? Christina, would love to meet up one day. I know you are in the West Coast. Yes, yes, they are on the West Coast. What is going on? What is going on with these? I haven't been since November because I can't wait. It's just it's crazy. I mean, like every single thing is disgusting. That would be awesome. Do you where you at? Everything is disgusting. Firelink is not playing. Is not paying. Dragon Link is not paying. Huff and Puff is not playing. Nothing is playing. Every game, every single game that people knows that they normally play on is not playing. It's not paying. Is it because we are playing the same games that we are so focused on the same type of games that is that the algorithm, the rhythm number, whatever the rhythm number, RTP or RPT or whatever that number is not, the random number is not working properly for us anymore? We spend more time in the casino getting content and lives. Last time I won big was last April in DC. Wow, at MGM National. Yeah, I won pretty. I think the casinos, it take most everyone's playing with the tax return, but they are winning anything. I didn't even get. I'm not getting tax return, so I hear you. Casino couple. I hear you. Yes, I mean, maybe that, but the thing is, even before the tax returns, nobody's really winning. We haven't won anything since January. Anything massive. I'm just happy when we come out with $20 and that we're not going in debt just going into the casinos. It's the craziest thing. I'm happy when we win half the take back, right? A lot of people saying that it's not. Hey man, how are you? A lot of people saying that. Yeah, I think the casino's been. A lot of people are saying that. Thank you, Matt just came in. The casino is tighter. A lot of people are saying the casino is tighter. We were in Vegas this weekend. I'm usually Sunday night. Coming home is bumper to bumper, but it was smooth sailing, no traffic. Yeah, because nobody want to go. Nobody want to go. It's just so disgusting. And I know people are saying that the cards doesn't matter because people are saying the cards doesn't matter. They're saying that that the cards, they're not tracking the cards, but a lot of us, we feel like they're tracking. I hear so many people complaining. I did a turn 127 in April at MGM. That was the end of my winning streak. I'm sorry, D. That's an amazing winning streak. Exactly. I got tight. It got tight coming closer to tax day. That's exactly what Slick Rick said. But a lot of people say that's not the way it's supposed to be, right? A lot of people say it's just random. It's the moment that you press the button. Is it possible that the Lady Luck? There's so many people that wants the luck, that Lady Luck is saying "f you," that we're not giving it to you, because it's ridiculous to me. It's ridiculous. Every time I go to casino, and I love the casino that I partner with because they give a lot. My casino that I partner with is amazing. We get $200 a day reward. We get free food. We get free food. We get free food. We got a food voucher. It's been a long time since we've been to the VIP lounge, so I got to talk to my host about that. I don't understand what's going on with that. Why we're not getting invited to the VIP, and we legend right now. So I got to really get on him about that. You understand what I'm saying? But other than that, they really do, like, at the result, we only get $5. Now I'm taking a breather from the casino for some time until early. Yes, I saw your post. We can't all be in a losing streak. I completely agree with you. People who wins right now are pouring money into the machines and betting huge amount, and I can't afford that. Neither can I, D. Neither can none of us can. None of us can afford it, right? It's like it's so hard, and especially if you're a couple. If you single, it's bad enough, and you're doing yourself. But if you're a couple, you both losing, so you're losing twice as much, and it's the most frustrating thing to be able to go to a casino and just feel like you're just pouring the money in. You're just pouring the money in, and now you're pouring the money in because you love the craft. Because nobody told you to play. Because a lot of people are like, "Oh, nobody told you to play. Nobody told you to do this," but you're pouring the money in because you love the craft, you love the entertainment, you go into slots, you create a channel, and nobody's showing you support. Nobody's showing you support. And not only people not showing you support, right? They subscribe to you, and then they unsubscribe. And there's not much you could have done within 24 hours from the unsubscription. Like, some of us, we have content channels, like we do other things that we piss people off, right? And they be like, you're not the person I thought you were. Not, I'm unsubscribing. I get that. But some of us, we ain't doing shit. And all of a sudden you lose between 5 and 10 people that subscribe within 24 to 48 hours. Subscribing is free. You just show support. It's like going to a movie and you buy some popcorns and stuff like that. You understand what I'm saying? Me indeed, that would be. Well, I hope you guys get together. That'd be amazing. We're hoping to. I'm trying to get Grandma to. We're trying to do a Reno trip. I don't know if this year or next year we're trying to do a Reno trip. I'm trying to actually get together with one of the content creators if we can make it happen and stuff like that. But I'm not going to pay for a ticket to go down there. Don't pay, views due. I know. Why I don't get that. Don't watch if you don't want to. Exactly. Agree, Mama Flip. Exactly. I'm lucky, to be honest with you. Grandma Flip and I are lucky that we have a lot more views. We got a lot more views than we have subscribers. But the problem is that the freaking content creators, the YouTube, the marketing team of the slot community, it used to be $5,000 when they show you respect. Now they don't even show you respect at all. And I need to go check my Mama Flip Gmail because I did get a couple of requests. And the people that requesting, like, to do marketing, it's about some BS. They're in Hong Kong, they're in China, they're in Russia, they're in Asia, Middle East, and you can't even collaborate with them because you don't know if half of them are trolls. You don't know if they're real or not. I'm subscribed to a lot of channels. I don't watch but I don't. Exactly. Thank you, D. That's it. I'm the same way. Oh, we do over 24 million views. That makes pennies. Exactly. It makes pennies. Exactly. It's pennies. You're right. All you have to do is look at to see if you lucky you even get monetized. And when you get monetized, you look at every month, you see how little funds you get from YouTube. So this is why you want to be able to be a content creator that is looked on in a bigger scope, right? And in order for them to even look at you, they want 10,000 subscribers. Beforehand, it used to be 5,000. Now you have some casinos who won't even let you film unless you have 10,000 subscribers. I can't afford gas right now, let alone a casino. Exactly. Oh Lord, let's not even talk about the gas price. It's crazy. Can't hear you. I'm going out and back in. Okay. Thank you, Slick Rick. Can everybody else hear me? You don't have to watch. Just let it play. Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it as a community? What is it like? Why can't we? I watched a couple one time, and I think I spoke about them before. I'm not gonna name them, but it's a couple, and there might be. They don't have accent, but they work from home, right? But it's a couple. You can hear me now? Okay, good. They're a couple, right? And one time they were on the chat, but the U.S. has all the gas in these. Girl, let's not even talk politics here, because let's open up Mama Flip Live, because I can't talk politics here, girl. But gas is high. Yes, ma'am. So there was a couple, and one time they asked the couple, the husband. I don't know, the husband and wife, probably the husband, because they were at a casino. So they asked the couple, did they see a certain content creator? And they said, I'm not just saying. I know I agree, D. You know I want to go there, D. I do. I'm this close to go. I'm this close to going there, but I said let me stop because we got a large population of people, so I'm not gonna do it here. But I know what you. I know exactly what you're saying. I know exactly what you're saying. Casinos are gonna stop. We're not supposed to talk about politics. So it doesn't even make sense to go to casinos. Especially if you have to go to, you know how much it costs per gas and token for me to leave Brooklyn to go to Atlantic City? And for me to lose money too? You know how much it is to fill up my tank? I only fill it up one time and pray to God that the gas, this is what I do. We fill up the tank and I pray to God the gas get me to Atlantic City. And then I don't even fill it up again until I'm halfway home. I don't even fill it up until I'm halfway home. The gas has to be almost at the last crevice. The last one-fourth. Little below the number 1/4. When I think the car is gonna run out of gas. This is when I fill it up. Cause I ain't win. Now mind you, if I win something, then I'll put more gas in there before I leave the casino. But I won't even pull over to get gas in the casino because I want to get as close to home as possible. It's crazy right now. D said I tried to like them all. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Lord have mercy. Lord. I just put $3.50 in my truck today. Did you say? Wait a minute, $3.50, right? Did you say $3.50? $3.50 spent on my truck today. Did you say $300.50, Slick Rick? Or did you say, Slick Rick, are you telling me that you put $350? No, hold on, 350 cents? What are you talking about, Slick Rick? You said 350 spins. I don't know what the Did Slick Rick just say he put 350 cents, $300.50 worth of gas? Slick Rick, man, that's a lot of, what the hell, 300 worth of spin, which is $60. Okay. You can stop doing the math, Slick Rick. Give me the math. Give me the math. I get it. 300 if you were playing slots. Slick Rick, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. So exactly it. Like, something we when we coming back home. So anyway, let's get back to subject matter because now you guys got to talk about gas. Come here trying to make me do math. I don't want to do division or algorithm. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, it's crazy, right? It's crazy, right? So we have no friends or no cliques. You have no money. Right, the extra money you have to spend to even go back and forth is horrendous. YouTube is not giving you the algorithm. You have no subscribers, and the marketing company of the casino that watch casino is not even going to take you serious or even look at you until you get to 10,000 subscribers. And then you have people who's not even supporting you. You have a huge community of millions of people who have billions of people that's watching, and they're not watching you. Now, mind you, some people will say that the reason why people are not watching you because they don't like you, right? They don't like what you sound like. They don't like what you look like. Some people don't like your color. They don't like your size. They don't like your voice. They don't like anything about you. So because they don't like anything about you, right? Because they don't like anything about you. Yeah, he's talking. The Queen's Flip is talking right now.
What happened? I just woke up.
Brad, what? Stop that. Brad, shut up. Shout out to Ebot, man.
Yeah, I just saw my baby. Let me leave his chat so that people. Because sometimes when I'm in his chat and he sees me, it gets uncomfortable. So let me say, you literally said similar to what I said in the venting community post. Exactly, exactly. You have 6 commercials since I've been in here, and you know something. That's another thing. The commercials too. Okay, so you have the commercials. I picked the basic commercial. Thank you for Casino Slot Couple for saying that. I picked Matt. One of your it was your post and somebody else's post that made me. I wanted to talk about this topic. I've talked about this topic before when other people were leaving, but it was your post and somebody else's post that made me want to talk about this again. Thank you. Now I picked the basic. I picked the basic commercial. If I picked the basic commercial, why is 6 commercials being played? And we only been here for like maybe an hour. Why is 6 commercials being played? And I picked the basic, right? You can't pick lower than the basic. I picked the basic, right? Also, the only way that you can get monetized is for the commercials to play. And Sherry, oh my, ooh, that Miss Sherry, Miss Sherry's talking. Thank you. We ain't even talk about that. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Oh, Miss Sherry Marion, Sherry from Marion talking. She's talking tea right now. She's talking tea right now. So you have people who subscribe and unsubscribe, right? You have people who watch you because we get thousands of views, right? And you get no super chat. You get no super chat. Whereas you have other content creators who's getting back-to-back super chat, like back-to-back super chat. Grandma Flip used to be, Grandma Flip would be like, look at this shit. Look at this shit. And I'm like, well, Grandma Flip, I told Grandma Flip, well, our watchers, they ain't got it. I said, they ain't got it. The people that watch us don't have it to give. But you have the bigger channels where people, and God bless them, they deserve it because they're giving a lot of content. They probably have a higher overhead. You know, I'm not trying to take it away from anybody because a lot of these people, they have staff, they have overhead, they have rent, they have corporate taxes, they have a bunch of stuff, so they need it. But you have all of those bigger channels that are getting back-to-back super chat, back-to-back super chat, back-to-back super chat, back-to-back comment. Casino Stock Couple of other things. You know, my little is enough. I don't get it's Sherry. Some channels have dedicated followers. Exactly. Yes, they have a community take care of them. Exactly. We have smaller than yours. Exactly. So you have what? You have other content creators, other channels. The bigger ones get a lot more, you know, a lot more super chats. But you have the medium-sized ones also who get super chats from their people. Back to back. Again, it goes back to what do you think the issue is? They don't like you. Right? They don't like your content. They don't like your voice. They don't like the way you look. They don't like anything about you. They will watch because you're giving them what they want, but they don't like you enough to even watch you. I mean, to even engage with you. Some people will just mute it just to see what the games does. But not only that, that's just the bigger community as a whole. But what about the people within your own slot community? Now, obviously, we cannot support if we spend every day giving a super chat to every person you watch, you're gonna go to broke because you have your own jobs, right? You got your jobs, you got things going on, you got bills, you got kids, whatever. But what is it to send a little super chat to somebody for their birthday? Or if they're celebrating a milestone in their channel, or just to say, hey, I got your back. What is it about subscribing for free that's a problem to show somebody that you have their back? What is it? And what do we do about it? As content creators who want to continue this work, what do we do about it? Right? I know Miss Tammy said the other day that she and Mr. Paul went and they did their own separate content, right? Which was amazing, where they showed cars and they got more views by showing cars than they had for quite a while, right? We get many, but I never expected. We never get many, but I never expected it. And I get that, something, and I get that. And guys, here's the link to come up if you want to come up and talk. But I get that. But the thing is, because some people talk about it if you give them. What do you mean? Some people talk. Wait a minute. Some people talk bad if you give them. What do you mean they talk bad, Miss Sherry? What do you talk? What do you mean? Because some people talk bad if you give them a, a super chat. Why? Because you give too little? Nah, that's bull. Then they don't deserve it. Then they don't deserve it because I don't. Me and Grandma Flip, we don't care whether it's $1 or $2. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes Grandma Flip, like I said, oh, somebody gave us $1.99. She'll be like, thank you. But she's not saying it. She's not saying it because she doesn't appreciate the $1.99 or the dollar. It could be that she's just either having a bad day or but my mother is appreciative. We all appreciate it. We don't care if it's 99 cents, a dollar, whatever. We appreciate it because we know a lot of people don't have it. And sometimes people have bad days. Now, if somebody come and say like, oh, all you look at you, all you giving me $2 and stuff like that, and you ain't got it, you broke. Nah, that's wrong. But if sometimes some people are they busy or they're playing slots or they're just having a bad day and they don't acknowledge, then that's just them having a bad day. But I think that if you have it and you want to support a channel, it'd be great to do a super chat. Or even not, if you don't have super chat, you could ask the person for a cash app, send them a cash app, Venmo, PayPal, send them something to show support, because especially if you see content creators playing, and they're losing hand over foot and you want them to continue, but I think the biggest thing is that a lot of content creators seeing the bigger slot channels getting hand over foot, and you have some of these content creators that have these huge, and at one time I could tell you a lot of these people were actually trolls. Like they were sending fake like super chats, and by the time it goes into your account, you find out that the money is not actually there. So you do have people, but then you have other people who but if you get $1, $2, it will cost, it will add up. Exactly, I agree. That's why I said people should be grateful. I totally agree, Sherry for Barry. Everybody should be grateful because of the fact that whether you get $1, $2, whatever, 99 cents, it add up. But I'm talking about some of these channels have people who are donating like hundreds of dollars. Not only they're donating hundreds of dollars, but they're also doing memberships. There was one person in one channel. There was a couple of channels where I saw somebody doing $100, and we were talking back and forth to each other and stuff like that. Because I think I probably said, "Oh my God, that's amazing! Oh my God, you're such a great supporter," and they say thank you and stuff like that. And then after that, I think the content creator was talking about me or whatever, and the person said something. I'm like, "Hey, yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you," and I'm like, I wish. No, I would be sarcastic about it. I'd be like, shoot, I wish I would have people like that come in my channel and support me every once in a while. I like, it must be that. I'll be like, oh, it must be nice. $100. It must be nice. I wish I had somebody. And then the person, and then sometimes when you say that in the chat, the person will be like, yeah, I don't know your channel. What's your channel about? And I said, it's like, okay, I'll come and check it out. And then they come and they sorry ass doesn't give you shit. Yeah, I see it all the time. Using a membership, and they don't give you nothing. Now again, because I sent a super chat and he said, "Don't send me $10," and he blocked me. Oh Lord! All right, yeah. I'm gonna leave that one. I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that one alone. I'm gonna leave. I'm not even. I hear you, Sherry for Barry. I hear you. The fact is that whatever donation people give, they're giving out from their heart. It should be appreciated. Okay, each content creator do things separately and differently. I can't account for what they do, but the thing is that Lord have mercy. Yeah, I know. We can't account for other people and what other people do. They're gonna do what they're gonna do, but I think most content creators would agree that it would be great if we just show each other love and support and appreciate whatever anybody give them. That's what I would think. You know what I mean? Most content creators would be like, hey, I would love that $10. I would love that $10. Because you could win a jackpot for that. Right? That's a lot. That's a lot. I don't know. There's not there's nothing I could say about that. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I don't have words. I don't even have words. I don't even have words. Were you that person mod or something like that? Were you that person mod? Did the person know you? Do they know you in person, or are you their mod? Cherry for Berry. I don't have no words. Hey, Rambling Gambler. Yeah, it's wrong. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I'm surprised. But anyway, everybody, like I said, everybody run their own channel the way they want to run it. But again, a lot of the people that watches us, we have billions of subscribers. So it's a combination of them. Yeah, I know. I could just imagine. I would feel that way too. There's a lot of people that's hurting people feelings in the community and stuff like that. You don't know why they're doing it. Um but you just gonna have to just move on. You just unfortunately you just have to learn. Like I learn every day from this community of what works, what doesn't work, and how to move forward. And this is why sometimes you don't even want to like meet up or talk to people because you could get your feelings hurt. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a hard one. It's a hard one. But I hope that it doesn't stop you from showing love and blessings to other people, Sherry Faberry, because one person joke is another person blessings. You know what I'm saying? You know, we have huge channel. Wow. Anything we get excited about. You could still hear my voice. If I get $1, I'm like excited. If I get $1, we get $1.99. I'm like, oh my god, we got it so much! I don't care what it is because it just shows that you appreciate the content creator, right? But anyway, let's go back. The fact is that so now, what do you do when you have no community, right? You have no community. Uh, YouTube is not algorithm, right? You're not getting anything for monetization. Um, you're not getting super chats from anybody, the community, right? Because they probably don't like the content or your community. Yeah, they probably don't like the content. Um, the marketing people, the community as a whole, I mean, meaning the marketing people that's interested in slot content is not reaching out to you because you're not big enough. And and the slots are not paying. What do you do? What do you do? What's the game plan? We are lucky to have so many supporters. Congratulations! I'm glad for you, the Rambling Gambler. You have people who are lucky enough to like form like collaborate with other people. Like I'm gonna I support a lot of channels. I support a lot of channels, right? And a lot of people I like. You guys, hold on 1 second. I want to see my eyes. You guys came in a good time to remember this live stream really took off in the last year and a half. Yeah, the remember this live stream really took off. So their live stream really took off in a year and a half. That's what you're saying, because they came at the right time. But I think, but it also who you mix with, also right. You also who you mix with. Like I support a lot. I support a lot of channels. Meaning, I literally sit and support, sometimes super chat, and I will spend my whole weekend watching people. This weekend, I think this weekend was the first weekend where I didn't watch any slot channel in I don't know how many months. You didn't see me in anybody's slots this morning. First of all, and I'm doing this thing, but not only that, I was watching my hair, but I just didn't want to watch any slot channel. Virtual is virtual is this is horizontal. Virtual is we're using our phones. Virtual is our phones, right? Oh my god! Thank you. Thank you so much, Sherry from Barry. Of course, I'm not gonna block you. Oh my god, I didn't even expect it. Sherry from Barry, I didn't even expect it. Thank you, Mia Moore. Thank you so much. I didn't even expect it, Sherry Berry. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. Grandma Flip gonna want half. She already told me stop not showing her the super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you. You so sweet. Thank you so much. I didn't even expect it. We just talking about it. I really thank you so much. We started and it didn't grow like crazy till the virtual live stream. Yeah, live streaming, the virtual live streaming on your phone is definitely something that is helping. But I think a lot of the stuff that's also helping is collaborating with other channels. So what I was saying is that I support a lot of people, right? But recently I started being like, something, I need to stop focusing my energy on supporting everybody and start focusing myself on the channel itself, right? This is why another reason why I started this whole community thing, right? So that we could all come together and we could talk to each other. Of course, it gets crazy and we start talking a lot of gossipy thing. Like the other day, I don't see any of the content creators, Sherry. I know you brought it up. I wondered if anybody reached out to the young people that we were talking about last time about the situation that people express, right? Because there were certain content creators that needed help as far as hygiene and stuff like that. I wonder if anybody took the time to reach out to them and to check in with them and make sure everything is okay with them. But other than that, that live stream the other day had me exhausted. I mean, I've been doing live stream back to back and stuff like that, and it's been pretty good. The views are kind of is up there, but it's not up there to the point where I'm spending all these hours and all my energy in it, right? So but I still love doing it, and that's the thing. Because like people will say, you nobody asked you to do it. You're doing it for the love of it. But the thing is, if you're doing it for the love of it, and then you hitting your head against the wall, this is what you see. What Matt Gamlin says. If I'm pausing casino, I'm either at the arcade, swimming, or Six Flag, or self care, or something. Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's exactly what I did this weekend. This weekend was all about self care. Like, why am I making myself crazy, right? And doing all this stuff when people are not really interested, right? If people are not really interested, then why are we doing this, right? Why are we still doing this? That's awesome. We're gonna keep up the momentum. It's definitely a roller coaster ride, but we have fun. We spend way much these days. Yes, we're doing it because it's fun, right? We're doing it because it's a hobby. We're doing it for the love of it, right? But the thing is, but there's a caveat to it, right? The caveat to it, or the detriment to it, is that you spend so much time showing love to other people, and people are not showing you love, right? People are not showing you love. People are not. I have so many people who says, "Oh, Mama Flip, Grandma Flip, we watch your content, but we don't comment." But do you watch the content and you subscribe? Do you do that? Do you watch the content and you give a super chat? Do you do that? Do you watch the content and you recommend us to other people? Do you do that? Do you recommend other people to your channel? Or are you just about your clicks and only the people that you care about, and that's what you care about? You don't care about anybody else. Right now we're gambling for 30 plus years. Yeah, so is my mom. Grandma Flip been gambling for 30 plus years. I have grandkids and I'm just busy sometimes. Yeah. But the thing is, yeah, which is great. Like, when you when you have these grandkids and you're busy, right? And the grandkids, and you have other things to do in life, then that's fun, right? You don't take this as seriously. You take it seriously, but you have other things that you could do, right? But if this is something that you really passionate about and you want to do, I talk to everyone in the chats. Yes. So that well, you try because, when you're playing, sometimes you don't get every single chat. But what I'm saying is that you're stuck, right? If you have the money, then you're good. If you have the connection, then you're good, right? If you have the support, then you're good. If you have the algorithm, if you're good, right? If you have all these things, you're good, right? But what if you have none of them? That's the question. If you have none of these things, then what's next? Our grandchildren is Ohio. Can you log in and see this? Matt said he was going to come up and say something. Yes, Matt. The link is right there. You could come up. The link is there. I could share it again. Hold on. Oh, I'm all the way up. Shoot. Look, I'm thinking yeah, I'm here. Yeah. Um. Here's the link. I just need to see your face before I bring you up. Here's the link. You just click the link here. I just need to see. You don't have to show your face on camera. When you come up, you could hide the camera. I just have to see your face to make sure you before I bring you up. Yeah, Casino Soccer Debate. I have so much fun watching them. So that's the answer for tonight. What do you do when you're stuck? And it doesn't seem like there's a momentum. That you don't get the support from other such. You come in, you watch other people coming in and they grow and they far exceeds you, right? And you're pretty much doing the same thing, you're just a different person. So you just say fuck it, I'm not gonna do it anymore and keep it moving. We keep going, keep going, just keep going. Yeah, just keep going. Just yeah, just keep going. Exactly, you're gambling anyway. Yeah, but you get to the point where you're like, bump it, I'm gonna do something else with my time. I have other things I'm gonna do with my time. I don't need to be spending all this time and energy and putting out content that people are not interested in. The people don't like you any which way. They don't want to watch you. They're not supporting you. They're not super chatting. They're not doing nothing for you. You understand what I'm saying? And you feel all alone in a vast community. You know what I'm saying? You know? Yeah. Stuff like that. I mean, we're doing fine. This is a conversation because I saw a few people talking about it. So this is a conversation. We as a slaughter, nah, I'm all right. I'm all right for now. My place is small, and I don't want my folks eavesdropping. My folks eavesdropping. Oh, okay, okay. You don't want the people eavesdropping. Oh, okay. When you get tired of it, don't like we were in Vegas. It's just have fun playing. Exactly. We support other channels, helping them grow and help, which is great. Hey, hi, my babe. How are you? This is my babe, Jay. How are you? We're just having this conversation, but yeah, it gets to the point like, no. And again, Grandma Flip and I have already did a reversal. I started this community slot channel, which I find to be pretty fun. It's exhausting though, especially when there's a lot of content, especially unhappy content that we're sharing. And I think a lot of people are just pissed off when we talk about certain things, but I'm not the one that's talking about it. I'm doing good. Thank you, Jay. If you really pay attention, a lot of channels quit when they realize how much they really spent. I know. And I promise you, I'm like, yo, we're spending way too much money on this hobby, way too much money. But the way I see it is that that's the way I see it. The money, a lot of the money that we're spending is not our money. Technically, is the money that we get from the casino. So we get hand paid. You see, I try very hard. When we win big, I put it all in the checking account, a saving account, and we take it out to play. Once we're not winning that much, we don't play as much. But it was getting to the point where I had to stop. I had to stop because I was taking too much money out, and I'm like, okay, I'm not doing it again. Now we're going back to I haven't collaborated for a long time, and it's just me holding my phone by myself at the casino. I hear you, Matt. I hear you. I hear you. What made you stop collaborating? I was hoping to collaborate with some people. We low roll and we reach many people with not much money to gamble. Yes, we're starting to do that, but we got really. I was spending a lot of money. One source feed another. God made no mistakes. Yes, it's true. Let me see. Let me read this. Once upon a time, there used to be a great slot community where everyone got along. There was so much drama and hater ruining the community. In my opinion, I'm subscribed to several negative. Yeah, you're right, Slick Rick. You're right. I mean, it's like there's so much anger in the community, and it's being done deliberately. To be honest with you, it's being done deliberately because you have people who hate each other. I mean, like trolls, and they're going to other people's channel and starting trouble. We tripled our spending with this live stream. With this live stream, exactly, it's true because you can't stop, right? You can't stop. You just putting money in there because you live streaming, and that's what they were expecting. But when you live streaming and you're doing all that, guess what? Like, and then you don't get the super chat. You don't get the super chats. You don't get the love. You don't get the respect. You don't get the collaboration. You don't get nothing. Why are you constantly live streaming? No, I don't. I didn't start to. I want to, but I don't really have anyone in my area. I'm close with something. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Thank you, Matt. All you're doing is just putting money back, 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 and then yeah, the collaboration is so freaking funny in this community. It's so funny in this community. You know, it's so funny. But I also get it and kind of respect it because you want to collaborate with people that you can get along with, that you have. At least that's what the community doing. People that you could get along with, people that you have similar backgrounds with, and a lot of cases, sometimes it's people that you share the same belief. So if you are part of the minority, right, it's not easy to collaborate with others. You understand what I'm saying? And some people really don't want to collaborate. Some people, they're good people. We did a few events. It was wonderful meeting all the others, but the views weren't there. Exactly that, and I'm glad to say that because some people you will collaborate with, and their audience don't transport, don't come to your channel. Two things could happen. One, the person that you're collaborating with doesn't is not really promoting you, right? It's not really promoting in a way where their audience will go over. But other people, they just like their own content creators. They don't like what you have to offer. They're not looking for a couple. They're not looking for a mother and grandmother. They're not looking for black folks playing slots or husband and wife. They're not looking for that. They're looking for a single person who has that type of personality. You don't have that personality, right? But again, some people they collaborate with you, but they don't promote you, right? They just don't. It's like, they think that by collaborating with you, that's the promotion. They don't realize the promotion also consider continues with maybe sharing it. You sharing it on your channel, they're sharing on their channel, they're tagging you, they may be having follow-ups. I don't know. Some people think that just collaborating and showing up is enough, where they don't understand it's more than that. We don't have any problems with rude people coming in our life. We don't have problems with rude people coming. Well, you're lucky in the Rambling Gamblers. A lot of people, a lot of rude people comes to a lot of different people channels. So I remember the world been watching since 2020. The TikTok days, the positive people are still there, just not as many more. BD slots is still amazing and caring. Oh yeah, I like BD slots. Yeah, there's a lot of good people. There's still a lot of good people out there. We are all basically doing the same thing. But to other people, I agree. But to other people, it looks like certain people they like better than others, right? They just don't like certain slot channels. They don't, you know. Another commercial. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to do. It keeps showing up. I don't know what else to do. If you don't put the commercial on, if you don't put the commercial, let me see. I'm looking at this thing, customization. Let me see. I'm actually on. Let me see. Earning. Is it on the earned? Let's see. Watch ad. You rate. You rate most. Yeah. Ad category. Choose. Okay, that's not where. Earnings. Short overview. See analytical overview. Short. I don't want to change that. Is it earning ad? Earning. I'm just looking here and see. I have to look. No, definitely not that. I don't know. I don't know. I have to look and see where the ad is. I have the comments. I have who subscribe, moderation. Oh, moderation is basic. Yeah, I'm not, yeah, I'm never gonna take that away. These people don't know how to act. Next thing I know, they be cursing my ass out. Approved. Yeah, I have to look. I have to look and see. I forgot where is the but I know I picked only the I put the pick the basic. I have to go find it. I have to find it. Sorry. I'll go look at it and see if I could confirm. I don't know why it keeps showing. I'm just tired, as you can see. Now I start feeling tired now again. Okay, alcohol block. Everything is block, 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 block. X. Why is this blocked? What is this? Including without limitation. Poker, slot brings, betting, bet a race, as well as other card game considered where there is no opportunity to win. Is this blocked? Oh, unblocked. Okay. All right. I'm about to curse somebody out. I'm like, what the hell is that? Okay. Okay. I didn't block it. You should see me. I'm like, what the hell is happening? Yeah, I don't have anything blocked. Now that I'm here, I'm looking at the category. We don't have no blocked stuff when it comes to our URL. Okay, I have to look and see. This conversation subject or the subject needs to be ongoing so that those in the community can improve on their character. You could talk to them all you want to, but it's just nasty. The community is just nasty right now. It's like it's a lot, and then sometimes you don't want to get in trouble for even bringing up the content. Have you thought of we are all competitors and trying to get people to come in? Of course, we are all competitors, and that's my thing. We are all competitors, but do we have to be? That's one of the things I keep saying to myself. I'm like, the reason why I like to share other people's channels and stuff like that is yeah, Slick Rick is the best. It's because I think that there's enough. There's an old saying: there's enough for everyone could eat. You understand what I'm saying? There's no reason why, in my opinion, I don't think there's any reason why people cannot share other people's links. I just don't see. I don't understand it because people is not gonna watch anyway. They're not gonna watch anyway. If they don't like you, they're not gonna watch anyway. So why not share the link? Why not give them a big up and stuff like that, right? Because it doesn't transcribe. Sometimes the people doesn't follow up, doesn't transcribe. It's like you would go. I when I was watching the massive Slaughterton, not the one that Mr. Hand paid, but the one that Chris and Lou did. You could just go. They had like 60 channels. I went to almost every single, yeah, Slick Rick is Almond also. Went to every single show because I was having the time of my life. I've never seen so many slot channels in my life. Oh my god, I went to almost everyone except for the one that I fell asleep on, and even that I would go back and watch it. I had so much fun. What? But you could go to each channel and you could see the fact that not everybody was going to everybody lives, right? They don't go to everybody lives. So if you're sharing, it doesn't guarantee that the person that your community is going to watch the people anyway, but you're just in your own way, you're showing other channels that you met that you like, that you're supporting them. But again, everybody has a right to say, yeah, that's not what I want to do. I wish I could take Secret with me to casino. I think every time I play, yeah, I know, he is amazing, the slot whisperer. We thought we gave him the name, but we didn't. We tried to steal the credit, but we didn't do it. He checked us on that. He's like, nope, it wasn't you. It wasn't you. I know that the channels do not support each other. Channels they all think it's a competition, and it's not. It shouldn't be. But again, it's not only competition, but it's also clicks. What is nasty has the potential to get better. We must have hope. A prayer change things. Truly not 100, but that's so sweet. Thank you, Jay. Um, Let me see. It shouldn't be a competition, just like who you like and watch. This is true, but it gets sad. Hey, Amy, love. It does get sad when you don't see your your channel grow because you start thinking that. I'm sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. I'll be right there. When you don't grow, it's sad because you start thinking that people don't want to watch you, and then you start doing it. Okay, we're gonna do it for the love, right? We're gonna do it because we want to. We all play different. We bet different. No one, not everyone likes everyone, unfortunately. Exactly. So you got to do it for the love, right? You got to do it for the love, but doing it for the love mean that you have to have pockets because you can't continuously go this route if you're not able to grow the channel, right? Because unless you have unlimited funds, we were at that event and we gained nothing. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It was such a great. It was such a great. Wait a minute. I think Casino Slot Couple. I'm not sure if I found you from that. I think I found you from that channel. I think I followed you from that one. I think that's how we met. I'm not changing like me or not. Yeah, I'm not. We're not changing either. We're not changing either. You can't change. We're too old to change, right? We gotta be who we are. I think I found you based on Chris and Lou. Thank you. Take us or leave us. Section there. Every YouTube channel, no matter the subject and content creators, get envious from some unknown reason based on sub. I think it. Yeah, I think it's true. Uh, Too old to change for anyone. All of us are too old. I think you did. We were just around 500 subs at the time. Yeah, that's how I found you. Yeah, so it worked. That was like our third live, so it definitely worked. We definitely met through that. I did the cycle because other channels got too messy. Uh, Let me tell you something. I promise you, this community gets very messy too. But keep in mind, it's the viewers that makes it nasty, not the creators for the most part. The viewers and the trolls. Yes, we started our channel almost 70 years old. It's only a hobby. I hear you. Yes, Mama Flip. Yeah, it is a hobby, but it's an expensive hobby. I was hoping with me and Grandma Flip, and it's gonna take time, but I was really hoping that I can make this into and I still haven't given up in any ways or any means. I still plan to continue, But I was hoping that this would be not a money maker, but something that could sustain itself. You know what I'm saying? I want this to be able to sustain itself. You can't continue unless you have a lot of money. You can't continue to do this indefinitely if you're losing. We are in our 60s. Oh, you guys are in your 60s. Grandma Flip was asking, so you are in your 60s. I gotta tell Grandma Flip because we were wondering the other day because what happened with Mr. Paul? We were talking about, asking, because you remember what happened with Mr. Paul? We were asking, Grandma Flip was asking how old Mr. Paul was because of the what you told us happened with his condition. Something fun to do and make a little about it, it wouldn't hurt. Yeah, but if you continue losing hand over foot, it's crazy. I want to continue to have fun, engage with people, and get out of my own head. That's why I do the slot thing. But there are limits, especially when slot doesn't pay. Exactly. That's it. It doesn't pay. It doesn't pay. Casino slot couple join the Nokia Discord. Awesome channels there. Yes, he is 65. Okay, I gotta tell Grandma Flip he is 65. I'll tell Grandma Flip. It's hard. You have to want to continue to do it and stuff like that. We're not leaving. We planning on to continue ourselves. But like I said, if we're not making a lot of money, then we're not going to be able to go like every night and stuff like that, or every other. We try to go once a week, maybe 4 times a month, and that's it. And that's it. You know, and that's it. We try to go once a week. If we don't do that, we do the slots. And now I'm doing this content channel to see if, to bring more attention, but to also help people out. But a lot of people, even though a lot of people are watching this, they don't like this content channel either, because of the people thinking that this channel is about months. We have watched you for several months. We thank you. You're amazing. Thank you, the Rambling Gambler. Thank you so much. That's very true. It's expensive to gamble. Exactly. It's very expensive to gamble. I've seen a few big betting channels only last about a year and then just disappear without saying any goodbye or anything, just gone overnight. Yeah. You gotta be consistent. You gotta know your budget. You have to have a budget and stuff like that. I was getting crazy. I had to stop. I was like, okay, we're not doing this. I'm not spending that much money anymore. So I had to stop. That's why again, to keep us relevant, I created this content channel, and we doing grammar scratches when we don't play. But I had to stop because I was just doing way too much. I was doing way too much. So and I'm not digging into credit cards and doing all that stuff like that. I'm not doing it. So that's why we're gonna slow down ourselves. But we don't think. I've seen a few get to 10K that they never come back. Yeah, because apparently the 10K doesn't pay either. You just have to figure out what to do outside. But the thing is, if you're doing this by yourself, you need to have the capital. If you're doing this by yourself, you need to have a capital. And there's a lot of nice people out there that says that they like and they watch you and stuff like that, but they're not helping. They're not helping you. They're not helping. They're not promoting you. They're not doing anything. And of course, it could be because they don't have any reason to help you if they don't like you, right? If they don't like you, or they don't like the way you act, or they have some misconception of who you are as a person, then they don't have to. They don't have to like you. They don't have to support you, but you have to know what it is, though, right? You have to know what it is. You have to figure out what you want to do and how you want to move as far as keeping this channel going. I take a maximum of 600 casino and I leave the debit card at home. Yeah, I wish I could, but most of the time we can't leave the debit card at home because we in Atlantic City. You know, we're in Atlantic City. And when you're doing live content, then you sometimes you go in there and lose 310 minutes, and that's it. I'm such a tightwad. I ain't spending my hard-earned cash. I hear you. Hey, Casino, how you doing? Yeah, it's a lot to think about. It's a lot to think about. So I wish I had that kind of control. Me too. But sometimes when I get to the point where I'm losing, I just stop playing. I'm like, I'm done. I don't want to do nothing else. This is ridiculous. It's just taking hand over foot is ridiculous. I'm just unhappy. I'm unhappy. I'm just like, I can't. And you could tell it by my voice and my attitude. I'm just like, I'm done with it. I'm just done. It's just taking too much money. So like I said, it's a common it's so many different factors there. So, we're going to continue because we want to, right? Because we love it, because it's a hobby and stuff like that, but we have to figure out a way to do it so we don't go broke and then we don't have to leave and never come back. Even our little bank don't didn't work. Our little bank no. Please, Miss Tammy, don't tell me that you brought the key. There was somebody that was there. We met somebody the other day, and I think it was it Bali? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry for yawning. They said that they had a paper clip. I love this person so much. They said that they use a paper clip. They said they left the key at home, but they use a paper clip so they could take the money out. I was dying. I'm like, oh no. So it makes it easier to not go for me. He panics every time I go because I love it. I know. I can imagine, D. I can imagine. Oh my God, hotbed for me is $5. The same. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Jay, you don't have your own channel, right? You don't have your own channel. You don't have a channel that you do casino slots, right? None that I'm not aware of. You're getting better, Marie. You gotta know when to quit chasing the jackpot machine. And well, yeah, I know. I'm getting a little better. But the thing is, if you continuously, if you don't get anything, it's not even chasing jackpots anymore. You're not getting nothing. So if you want to do a content, and we try to do content and go live, right? That means that you're not really, they come to see you play. They come to see you play. Let me see. Hello. Let me see. Hold on. Let me make sure. Hey, how are you? Hey, how you doing?
Oh, I'm okay. But yeah, I do have my own channel, but I'm not
Okay.
on YouTube. I'm on Quora.com. I have a ministry on Quora and I have followers there.
Okay.
And I'm worldwide. They ask me questions and they send in things that they want to know about on different topics. The main topic that I'm on a panel with psychologists, doctors, and stuff. They voted me up there, so they asked me to join.
Nice.
Educators as well. But our main subject is rising above narcissism because narcissistic people are becoming a pandemic. How to identify them?
Okay.
You have to know what the criterion is to realize that you're dating someone or being with someone that has become narcissistic with narcissistic disorder, personality disorder. So it's a little bit more complicated. I do get about 26 questions. I get requested to answer questions, and then I get, can you answer questions?
Mm-hmm.
But it's driven by Google. So I am at Quora.com in his service. But I'm just worldwide known through YouTube because I don't create any pretense about who I am. I'm me. I'm going to stay me. YouTube didn't change me, or I didn't have to adopt a certain character to be on here. But I do believe that you're onto something and driving the point of the fact that people should become more responsible in their characters and how they project themselves to others within the community is an important point because it gives the person a chance to think about what they're doing. We all have to realize that we have to be responsible in our characters to respect each other. And having these ill feelings or envious feelings of what somebody else is doing or gaining is ridiculous. I would rather ask you, how did you get where you got so I can get there too? That's extension of the hand, helping each other move forward. So I think that again, like I told you, God makes no mistakes. There was a reason why you created this particular portion of it, uh, as far as a platform and a chance to have free speech versus just having a gambling show all the time. For some reason, there was a reason, because the other ones, if you really take note of it, the other ones don't do that. They just come up and gamble.
Yes,
Think about it that way.
no, and I totally do, and you're absolutely right. I think and I love the fact that I am doing this. To be honest with you, I'm not gonna take that away from me. I love it. It's exhausting, but I love the fact. But I think with this and other things that I've done, I think um that people are not really reading. People are just what's the best word, they are seeing what's not there, if you understand what I'm saying, like, right? So they're, because of what I'm doing, or how I act, they are putting a character on me that's not really my character. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yes,
sometimes.
I do. But it doesn't matter because those of us that follow you understand the character. So fundamentally, we will follow you because of the character and because it's an open forum, and it also gives us a chance to voice our opinion. We don't care about those that misinterpret you. You're going to always have other people on one side misinterpret you, but you're going to have to look to the light and all the people that do follow you and care about you as a human being and respect you. Just always see the best in it. The Anybody can look at the worst. That's easy. It's all around us. It's worldwide now. I mean, it's just, it's a convoluted sea of negativity, of hate, and it's going to be there. But then there's a convoluted sea of positivity, of love. Stay on that side, because that's the side that's going to push you forward. Now, for everyone, a good idea is that if everyone has 3 friends, they can ask them to subscribe to your channel, whether they look at it or not, and we can build the numbers that way. Right now, the numbers are building. We just have to come up with genius ideas on how to advance the numbers so you can increase your subscriptions, you see?
Yeah.
And then once you do that, uh, it'll all come. But it has to be, everybody kind of gets impatient when their numbers get stalled, and you got to remember that this thing is driven by an algorithm. So
Hmm.
therefore the algorithm gets screwball when you get to another number. It doesn't raise anybody real fast. It takes work to put in there, but you don't lose faith in what was given to you to do, because like I said, if you notice, all the other people that do have slots channels are not doing conversational channels about slots. So you actually diversified. You have to continue to work this plan and do something with it. That's my best advice.
Yeah, no, no, I'm not. Yes, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving this plan. Thank you so much. I do like the fact that this channel is bringing people in and stuff like. Even though there's not a lot of views and stuff like that, I do like this. I like just talking to people. You know what I'm saying? So my plan is not even to leave. My thing is to figure out what we're doing as far as slot playing. The reason why I'm not gonna leave slot playing, again, this is just an open forum to talk about it, what other people going through, and just to bring light to it. But I don't have any plan on leaving playing slots because that's what my grandma Flip liked to do. Right? That's her love. So
Right. And
always,
then the other thing
gonna
is
always
that
play it for her.
you're going to always have negative conversation in slots and on every subject. I've seen them have it on. I've seen, we've got one lady, Miss Lena Cooks, and she's 80 something years old. And people come on there and harass her about her cooking. So, and there's other people that competed with her and try to say things about her that just are not the way she is. So, and then there's other people that, then there's one person, then there's people that don't like each other, and then they start talking, content creators that just don't like each other, and they start what they call dog walking each other. It's all ridiculous because all they're doing is doing this stupid stuff that's idiotic in a vacuum space. This is airspace. It's nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing.
I agree.
So they get a kick out of putting each other down in a vacuum space that means nothing. And tomorrow it'll be something else. It'll be yesterday's news. You know, a person that can get into YouTube and then make YouTube its reality and then comes off of it and then lives every day for its reality, for attention, or for whatever other reasons they may have, that person has lost perception of what life really is. That ain't life. This is a phone. You see?
I
They're
agree.
losing the perception. Section 707, that's why I put in there Section 707. The purpose of this is for entertainment only. Now, I see it from an objective standpoint because I've been trained to do things from an objective standpoint. So therefore, I don't take this in emotionally. It's not that for me. So I don't have, for some reason, I don't seem to have those problems. And I got rid of all the other people and the other content because they were getting too messy. So when I entered the slot community, I enjoyed just watching. I would watch from the bushes, and then I started, subscribing to all the channels that I liked. So I haven't had, I've seen this stuff, but it doesn't affect me one way or the other because I know when I sign on, I'm going to enjoy myself. Like when I signed up and said, hey to you, I'm going to enjoy myself. I put that responsibility on me. So I don't have to come on and say, girl, let me tell you what PD did today. No, I don't have to do that because, I looked at him 2 days ago, but I don't have to, everybody else did too. So I don't have to go around discussing what PD did when I got to figure out what's Janet doing today. You see, when you fighting for your life, I'm fighting for my life because of heart surgery. So when you fighting for your life, I don't have time to page up and script on somebody else's guru stuff. I got my own. And I need to figure that out. And if I'm scripting on somebody else, especially on a vacuum space of YouTube, then I'm not living the realities in my life. Now, I don't want to wake up and admit that kind of stuff. My ego's a little bit too big for that. Okay. So I'm just saying that it starts with respect of yourself. If you respect yourself, you have to tell yourself you learn to respect other people. You have to see them as you would see yourself because we're all created by something that brought us all here. So I just start out, and step out with the right way. I ask God to help me to step out the right way. And I don't I don't show any bad credence to anyone because I know in the end I have to be judged. I don't want to be judged on something I did to Johnny Law when I can make this better. Okay. I just know that when it gets bad, I can make it better. I don't like it either. I'm at the point now I can't stand to listen to YouTube channels that keep saying the GD word. I don't like that word. And it really makes me cringe. It's something about that word that affects me. So I can't watch, I will unsubscribe to a channel where somebody's constantly, repeating blasphemy.
Yeah.
It's, I don't want to say that it's okay to say that word. I don't like movies that have that word in it. I don't understand why that word is needed, but I do know it's blasphemy. So I have to get away from it because it does affect me emotionally. But I just look at it, hopefully this too shall pass. But we got to see this and have hope that it does get better. If you stop the conversation on it, then, no one will pick up when you're talking about something else that there was a need within the community to try to make it better because that's your intent. And if you reiterate that that's your intent, that this is not based on your personality, it's merely based on an observation, you're driving the point in their mindset that you're not of this in character, but you are concerned about it in observation, so we can all have better character. You see where I'm coming from?
Yes. I see
It
exactly.
help it helps move it along in the proper way. Maybe you'll get some. Let's say you got 20. If you got 5, you got something. The other 15 will just have to catch on or do whatever they do. And that's the way it is. So I got my floor in and I'm happy with that. I told you last week I was tiling.
I know.
So
And
I'm
yeah,
happy. Uh-huh. Go ahead.
no, I wanted to tell you that no, definitely, and I love your words. I want to make sure that everybody understand this is about what's happening with all of the slot channels, not just me. I don't want everybody to think
Right.
it's just me.
Right.
It's
Right.
happening
And
with all.
everybody in the chat, I'm concerned about all of you all.
Yeah,
If I know I come from God, who am I to step down on you like that? That's just not for me. And I choose that it's not for me. I don't want that type of character. I'm glad I've got peace within my character and within my soul. So, girl, guess who I met this past weekend?
who you at?
Oh Lord, I'm gonna sing the song and you're gonna be like, no, you didn't.
Go ahead.
Far away from here, far away from here, far away from here. Just jump in a taxi cab. Remember them?
No,
Kindred? Kindred?
what, Kendrick
Sure,
Lamar?
you remember Kindred. You remember Kindred? Kindred is the husband and wife team, and they made Stars and all those other songs.
No,
Just look up Kindred. Yeah,
I
girl, I
don't.
went to a concert and had the front seat and
Oh,
came out and
nice.
met Kindred, took a picture with them and everything. I was like, God is good to me. I was thankful. Thankful.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it. I love it. Oh my God, I love it. I mean, I don't know. I
I don't
didn't look up Kendrick. I'll look up Kendrick, but I love it. I love it.
yeah, they're husband and wife team, and it's called Kindred and the Family Soul. But I came out and I had to sit down for a minute, and they came walking past me, and I told them that I thought the show was really fantastic and asked them could they mind taking a picture with me. And they took my camera and did the whole thing for me. I was so glad
Oh
because
my
I was
God.
tired. Yeah, I was tired. So, I just step out the right way. And I don't come on here like I don't believe in displacement. Displacement means that I had an argument with my husband and I come on your show and just start saying negative things. Now I don't do that. I don't shift that. If I'm mad, I'll put some earmuffs on, play some music until I can decompress myself and cool out. And that's what I mean about responsibility and character. Energy can only be what? Negative energy can be transferred just like positive energy can. So that's why I said we have to take it upon ourselves responsibly on how we communicate with each other. Period. I think we could be better. We know times are bad, so how do we stick together and make it better?
Yeah.
And I think that's one way that we can do it. So I'm pulling up the other old tile in the other bedroom now, and the man is coming back. He's got to finish tomorrow.
All
But
right.
I will be going back. No, I'm not gonna go. They don't allow us to um record in casinos here.
Oh wow.
But um I'm going back after Easter is over, but I'll probably go back like maybe mid-April.
Okay.
Um, and I probably have it on where I'm at the show, but I don't know if the security might say something. The police that work there don't say nothing to me because they know I'm worked at the same place they work. But the security guards out of there are young and they're stupid.
I know we got caught up this past weekend. I'm like, why it got to be one of our Caribbean brothers that have to be all in my face? Everybody else, they know what I'm doing. They don't say nothing to me. They look, they be like, okay, as long as you're not being obvious. But it had to be the Caribbean brother that had to come and look at my camera. I'm like, what does that have to do with you? Mind your business. Grandma Flip.
Right. They trying to make a name for themselves and they just coming. I had somebody, I came in with a glass of water. It was pure water, and they had to call a supervisor on me for having water. And I have to have that water to take my medicine in case I need it.
Well, you can't have
And
water where?
well, the supervisor that came knew me and said, yeah, let her on pass. We know who she is.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, I'm just saying that this was some new guy, young guy,
You do too
and
much.
just, thought he had, well, we can't let you come in there. And I told him, I said, I have to have this water for my medicine. I showed him that I was, permanently disabled,
Yeah.
and he still, was just being a ass,
Yeah.
just an ass. So I let him call his supervisor, and the supervisor said, let her take the water on in there. She's not gonna do nothing but drink it,
That's
and that's,
ridiculous. Oh, Shannon,
yeah.
a security guard caught us filming at resort. It's been a long time since they caught us, so he had to make a show of it and everything like that. And Grandma Flip was
Right. Well,
caught.
they're hiring all these young kids and they're not really prepared. And they're basically Wind Creek hired all of them. And since Wind Creek is new, and Wind Creek had trouble even getting people to come and wanted to work. I don't know what it is that people don't want to work. Maybe they don't have the credentials when they run their name checks and stuff. They've probably been in some trouble or something. I don't know what happened, but they still hiring. They've been open for almost a year.
Wow.
So I don't know what it is, but I'm not going from one casino to another in Chicago. I'm gonna stick with the one that's been paying me. I've won 13 jackpots at Wind Creek. I don't
Ooh,
remember. Yeah, I don't remember winning no more. So but
that's
what I did was I could tell you a story. I mean, I got to the point when you said credit cards, I got to the point where I ran my card up to $26,000. My
woo!
gold card, my gold card. Then I
I
had
was
a
watching it too,
silver.
getting there. I was
I
getting
had
crazy.
wait a minute. I
Yeah.
had a silver card that was $3,000.
Ooh, Lord.
I found out that I had 95 or 98% equity in my home, meaning that my home was almost paid off.
Yes.
I went and refinanced my home at a lower finance rate, and I just paid off $29,000 and got rid of those cards.
Nice.
There was nothing greater than a feeling that I got rid of those cards and I won't have to take those cards with me, and I'll never need. And when I found out, when I called them to pay them, I found out that I was paying 26% on one, and then 30 something percent, 31% on another. I was like, oh, hell no, get rid of these cards. So I got rid of them cards. And what I do now is I save my money to, if I know I want to go gambling, I save it. I save it. Okay.
That's what we
And
do.
then when I go in the casino, once I get a ticket, and if I put $20 in, it gives me 70. If $30 more, I cash out that ticket and start over.
Yep.
And then I have all those tickets in my purse. Then I go in the bathroom, sit on the toilet, count all my tickets. I like going in a stall. And I count all my money, and then I put that away in one place. And then I look to see how much more money I have left. But when I play, I always start with a 2 cents. 2 cents seems to do well with me. 1 cent, why do that when I can double it with a 2 cent bet?
Yeah.
So, and I never go over $5. $5 is what I call my top bet.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you can win. I've put in 2 cents and won a half a grand with 2 cents.
Yes.
You just gotta make sure, like you said, that you budget. You're not going no further than that. And all that, everybody else that's playing, some of the other people that are playing, they play $11 and $10 and $12 and $25. I can't see my money being eat up that fast.
Yeah. It's very rare I do it. If I win a jackpot, that's when I start doing it. But I'm very rare. I very rare do $5. So,
Yeah, but if you win a jackpot and you get over, the other thing is I don't understand when everybody says, okay, we're going to, after they win, let's say the machine gave you $700 on Buffalo. Well, I'm not going to do another spin and think that the machine is loose. It's not loose. It triggered for what it triggered. I ain't giving it back.
I hear you.
I go somewhere else. I pull that ticket and go somewhere else and put another bill in there. So at least I got that $700 in my pocket. You see?
Yes.
So if we did we got to realize we're still dealing with a computer. That's a computer and it is programmed, and they program what games they're going to have pay out for that day and which ones they aren't. Some of the games are designed to eat your money.
Yeah, I know. I know, but it looks
So
like a lot of them. It's just all it's doing is eating money, right? That's all it's doing.
well,
Eating money.
the Hot Pots is a good game to play. Mr. Lee, not the girl, Mr. Lee.
Well,
But the key to the key to Hot Pots is people let that thing and those dumplings come down on their own. I don't do that. When I see them start dropping, I bang on that button, and that makes them dumplings stop. Okay, I'm serious. I
I
bang
know
on that button
a lot
by
of people
letting
like
the
doing this.
right. And when you're doing lightning streak, the same thing. When you see them balls coming down, it's bang on that button so you can get it. You can save it, and then I found out with more money, I'll bang on that button so I can get my diamonds in. And if my diamonds don't come down, I'll let the next spin, see if it's gonna drop. But you can alternate between that. I have better luck banging on them buttons. And then the other thing is, instead of playing the right side button, I play the left side. Seems like they got the games kind of programmed for that too.
Yeah.
Which side of the button to press,
A lot of people
So
say that it's not true, but sometimes I feel like that. I feel like they have it just set up that it's at taking, and after if it's not at taking, then it's just not paying. I just feel it. They said it depends on when you press the button, but I just feel sometimes I just feel like it's just not, you know.
well, that's why they say Huff and Puff is so volatile. Certain games are volatile.
Mm-hmm.
So, um it's not luck to me. It's a computer. And what I'm trying to do is find where the hit is at.
Yeah.
So there's no real way of anybody, everybody has their own idiosyncrasies as how they feel about gambling or what they're going to do with it when they come in. I just know that I'm not going home broke. That is a bad feeling. So I make sure that I don't go home broke. If I bring 3,000 to the casino, I come home with 1,000. So I have saved up that money though to gamble with. Okay, remember that. So if it's not paying me, then I'm gone. If I didn't get nothing after the first 1,000, I'm gone.
That's okay. All right.
And I've been gambling for a long time. Last in 1999, 95, I won 25,000. So
Ooh-wee.
I have a luck in gambling, and then sometimes I have a losing streak. But when I gamble better when I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh wow. Okay.
I don't know how the machine go or nothing, and I'll be up there saying, "What's it doing? What's it doing?" Because I don't understand the game.
Okay.
Okay, but I stay away from what's that girl Blue Moon or the Chinese games. Them Chinese games, I ain't feeling
Oh, you
them
like
games.
the Dragon Link? I like the. Yeah, a lot of people like the Dragon Link. That's the thing. 25.
Well, I like the Dragon Link where you can get 15 games, 8 games, and those coins drop down.
Okay.
I like that, but I don't play them Dragon Links where it's Kung Shong and all that other stuff. They all too many Chinese games to me. So, to me
Yeah.
they seem like they eat more. And trying to get 6 orbits, it sucks up all your money. I think it should be like lightning streak was you can get 4. If you get 4, then it triggers. 6 orbits, I don't play no 6 orbit games because they just turned me off doing it. I did it one time and I didn't get nothing. And I must have put $300 in there. And I'm like, forget this.
So I'm sitting here right now, and we just lost another subscriber. Thank you for coming. Bye.
What you mean you lost a subscriber?
Before it was 8,250. So it went to, before we started this live, it was 8,241, and while I was doing the live now, it's 8,240. It was just so funny. We were just talking about losing subscribers. People are just
Well,
so
it's gonna go back up because when I leave here, I'm gonna hit you on all three phones and say hi in your chat. So you're gonna gain three. I have three active phones. You get three votes from me.
thank you
So,
so much.
I make sure that I do the voting, or, if I don't even watch the live, I'll come on and say hello. And then I'll just go on and just
Well,
put
thank
my
you so much.
I vote up the view. So that's what I call supporting. But you
Thank you
figure it
so much.
out.
Oh, no, I'm fine.
Just
I'm fine. I'm just laughing because we just did a whole conversation about this and stuff like that. Now it's possible they don't like, because I just put a click up saying why don't more people watch black and brown slot players. I just put that up while we were talking because YouTube say to put out a clip. Maybe they got offended by that.
I don't know. We're a world made of various colors, period.
Yeah, yes, we
So, the thing is to gather all of the people because they all count, they all matter.
of course.
So, we can't, if we segregate,
So
then
I was,
we're no better. We're no
yeah,
better
no,
than
no,
the
it was
situation at hand.
no. I don't think I have to listen to the clip. I don't think it was about segregation. I think it's about talking about, just like I talk about this, but I also talk about other combination too. I talk about couples. I talk about couples channels, husband and wife, mother and daughter, like different diverse channels don't get the same view as a single male channel. That's the point I was trying to make. But I just find it funny that I'm sitting here and I lost the subscribers after we were talking about losing subscribers. That's all. But yeah, I gotta look and
They
see.
might have just interpreted that wrong, but
Oh, it doesn't matter.
you
I don't.
no, well, in a way, uh the subject does matter because it is and gambling is just gambling. I sit next to some people and I sit next to some people and they're not brown skinned. I was in there one night and it was a whole row of women fighting with each other over a machine and started talking about each other. And I just turned around and said, you all are ignorant. Just ignorant.
I see a lot of that, especially when they come in, when they come in as groups and stuff like that. They actually come in and they start fighting each other for it. Paul did it in that Bank of Pig nickel $40 shoe bags and stuff like that. But yes, it's 11:39. I am about to go and grab me something to eat. You see what time it is? I'm about to go grab.
Yeah, and I see you put your hours in, so that's a good thing. But you stay with this because I'm gonna be checking on you, make sure you do. So I will still be funding you. I don't do memberships. I
Ye-
know that the money I contribute is higher than me doing an annual membership.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So I
Thank you so
still will
much.
make
Yeah,
sure
I mean,
and
and I haven't showed, to be honest with you, I haven't even done I have membership, but we haven't only did one membership live. So yeah. So I have
yeah,
to,
you
yeah,
build them
I'm not
both
worried about
though.
it.
Don't get tired. Just sleep
Yeah,
on it, and believe me, the
yeah, I'm not.
ideas are gonna start rolling. And you
Yeah,
know what? Get some suggestions from your chat as to what they would like to talk about
of
on
course.
this when you're live.
Yes,
That'll,
I actually post it. I actually post it and put subject matters and tell people if they have anything they want to talk about to send me comments and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely. Definitely.
yeah, and then that'll give us, in other words, it'll be a chit chat gambling community. So
Yeah.
I think that's a cool thing. I'm gonna go. God
Thank
bless
you so
each
much for
one
coming.
of you.
Thank you so much.
And
Well,
I'll see you all again. I've got to clean up. I got a lot of work to do.
thank you. Thank you. So I'll talk to you
All
later,
right.
Miss Janet.
Okay, honey. Bye
Okay.
bye.
Bye-bye. Yes, I'm gonna. Well, I talked about this already, but let me play what I shared. Let me play what I just posted because I want to see. Let me play what I just posted. Give me 1 second, because they said to who was it? YouTube was like post a clip of this live, so I just created it real quick to post a clip on this live. So let me see what I said. Let me see the video. Hold on. Let me see. What did I say? Hold on. Okay, it's right here. Let's see what I said. Because I talked about this several times. This is not the first time I talked about this subject matter. Hold on. Let's see what I said. Hold on. Because this is, so let me see. It's, yeah. I don't think I'm talking about color per se. But let's see. So people, it says, I brought it up. Hold on. Let's see. What did I say? As I was saying. So with our Black and brown community, right, I realized that a lot of the bigger channels, I know Brian Christopher has talked about the algorithm has impacted him too. So I know that it has impacted our YT channels also, but I think it impacts us as Black and brown because of the fact that not too many people really watch Black and brown slot players, right? Thank you, Kip. Not too many people watch our Black and brown slot. A lot of people are more into, and I say it over and over again, they're more into people that they identify with. And slot channel is the same thing. Like, let's think about it. People are more into what they are connected with, what people, how people think, how people look, how they interact. That's in everyday life. Is you don't. It's that's in everyday life, especially where we are in the world right now. People are more proud of it, are able to raise their hand. Didn't we have a leader? Hold on 1 second. Didn't we have somebody who actually wants to be? What does he wants to be? He is making the rounds on the internet. What is this mofo name? Didn't he meet with the Senate? Is it the House of Representatives? Because I know Chris was talking to him. I met Chris. Chris is amazing, by the way. I met him many years ago. We actually went. We actually went to. He actually met our group at a bar one time, and he was just. We just had a great time just to say hello to us. So apparently, what's his full name? What is this full name? He just spent a whole time talking about why he felt that the white race. His name is Jeremy. What's his full last name? He wrote a book. Chris Murphy. It's Chris Murphy I'm talking about. Chris Murphy is freaking amazing. He's a great, kind person in real life. He was very sweet to his fellow survivors. And apparently, our guy here wants to be the head. His name is Jeremy Carl. Apparently, Jeremy Carl explained to him that the white race is disappearing because of people can't get white food and they can't go to white churches and everything like that. So a lot of people is just dragging this guy. Apparently, he wrote about it. So we know that's a conversation out here that a lot of our YT people want to feel that they don't want to feel ashamed of their races. They don't want to be diluted by other people's races, like other races. They want to be on their own. That's the far extreme of Jeremy Carl is the far right extreme version. But in real life, everyday life, people, no matter where you are, even black folks, Asian folks and Latino folks, you gravitate towards people that you identify with. It's just the way it is, right? Hey, pretty, how are you? You identify with the people that you most identify with, right? So I think the Slack community is the same thing. People identified with people that they most identify with. So they would watch the people that they most identify with. And in doing that, it's understood, but it makes it harder for the black and brown channels to elevate and grow. Right? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I thought I said. Yeah, it's the same conversation I've had over and over again, right? The conversation is that I think color is an issue. I think that, like I said, it's not a race. It's not a race conversation. People don't watch or support it. It's not a race conversation. It's almost like yeah, and casinos like about you. You're a great person to watch, but what I'm saying is that, and I talked about this over and over and over again, over and over again. Like the massive watchers of slots. And I did the analysis. I even went to the back of my YouTube to show, because in YouTube on the slot community, it'll tell you what denominations mostly watch. When you do the analysis, right? It goes to the audience, right? I'm going to it now. It tells you the audience, right? And if you look at the audience, it tells you the new viewers, the casual viewers, the regular viewers, right? And it goes by demographic also, right? You can see who views. The new viewers 30%, the casual viewers is 28%, the regular viewers is 5%. So the regular viewers mostly don't come back in the past, or they very rarely they jump, right? So that's another thing that my son always want to know, like what is your viewership? When do they watch? How long do they take to watch? You know what I'm saying? So that's the different things. Subscribers, they have the subscribers, how many subscribers you have, right? So let's go. Thank you for the 2 subscribers, but it also talks about the analysis. Thank you. Hold on. I want to do the analysis. Did they get rid of that? Hold on. Looking good. It said you're looking good. Thank you so much. I love the fact that when it does that. It talks about the virtual, like you said, the virtual feed get 39% more, short get 26%, and then there are some YouTube searches and stuff like that. Audience, but it's not the audience content. Did they get rid of that? Why would they get rid of viewers Sunday? It shows that the viewers, when your viewers are on YouTube, it shows that too. So the viewers are mostly on Sunday, Tuesday, no, Sunday is Sunday. Actually, Sunday looked like the best time for us to even play because it has that there, right? Age. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, here it is. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. I want to show you guys because I know I'm not crazy. Because sometimes sometimes people think that when you talk that you're insane, like, right? So we're gonna go here so I can show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Because sometimes people think that you just talking just to talk, right? So let's go back here and see if I can show you exactly. And I did this before. It's not the first time I did this. Okay, so I'm going to the YouTube, the back of my YouTube, right? I'm going to analytics, and I'm going to audience. And then after that, I'm going to bring you guys up, right? All right. Okay. I'm going to show you guys. Okay, guys, I see your comments. Give me a second. I'm going to go to comments. It's just what they like now. They play now. They communicate. I've never even a color. Yeah, I never seen a color analysis. They did had it. They separated it, but it was a long time ago that I saw this, and I haven't been able to find it again. So this is what I'm talking about. So 56% of men watch the channel. 43% of women, right? And they have the ages, right? Between the age of 35 to 46. The is 50 to 64 is the highest, right? And then it goes on. Then it talks about the United States. 76% of the people is in the United States that's watching our channel. Okay. Now they had um English, right? They had another sub, and I saw it because I know I'm not going crazy. I saw it. They had the men, they had the female, right? They had the ages, they had the female and male, but they also had, I remember seeing race here before. I remember seeing it. I remember seeing age and gender, and I remember seeing the women and men, and I remember seeing, I don't know if I just maybe the state that they were on, but I remember seeing that the watch hours and everything like that. I no longer see it here anymore. Um, let me see if I can see it here. United States, 70%. Germany, they have the states and stuff like that. Um, but either way, one of the things I wanted to, and I also remember seeing something that had to do with I'm gonna look for it. I'm gonna look for it. I'm gonna look for it anyway. So that's what I was looking at. I was looking at the back of StreamYard. That's what I was looking at the back of StreamYard to see who's interested in watching, and that's where I came up. But I not only came up with it, I didn't come up with it by myself. I've actually had conversation with other content creators, right? That it's just, hey, like how you play, how communicate with the chat. I've spoke to other slot channels and stuff like that. Country, sex, and age. Yeah, they had country, sex, and age. I saw it froze. Oh, I'm sorry. Been almost 4 years. Never seen. I've seen something. I know I've seen something because I didn't make it up. But either way, I know for a fact that I spoke to other content channels, which is also the same that's diverse slot channels. And it seems like, good night, Janice. Well, based on the conversations I've had, a lot of the channels, and maybe it's just based on the conversation I had, a lot of channels feel the same way. I'm not the only one that feels that it appears to us that the single male, right, the single male white channels are getting a lot more views than any other channel. And that's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. Single white females are the one that white watch a lot of these channels. So that was the point, and we were talking. And I've been talking about this. This is not the first time I talk about it. I talk about this all the time, and we talk about it because we compare the people who has over six figures. How many of them? If you look at the demographic of the one percenters, you could also see what type of who people likes to watch more. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's just that was my thing. That's what my thing. Good night. But it's just about who people are more interested in watching, and I'll be happy to find out if I'm wrong. If I see more diverse channel rage grow into like six figures and stuff like that, then I could say, okay, it's changing. But the fact is that at the end of the day, I'm saying that people like to watch what they recognize. They like to watch who they feel more comfortable at to watch, and that's pretty much what it is. People just like to watch what they like. You know, you know, and it's the same thing with content creators, in my opinion. A lot of content creators will support people that they more align with. You know. But anyway, I talked about this over and over again. I don't need to talk about it to nausea. I just talk about it over. It's just interesting that I actually put that clip out because when I did create a clip, did create a clip, that's the clip that YouTube. I didn't create the clip. YouTube created that clip. You know how you go to YouTube and it says create a clip? It pre-created that clip. So that's what's interesting. So that's why I put it out. Oh, like we are all. Oh, hold on one second. Well, we are white couple have grown very slow until it got hot. Yeah. Yes, we also again we yes, and we talked about this already. Casinos like about remember I also mentioned that it's not I only caught that diverse, but I also went on to talk about that diverse channel doesn't only mean black and brown. It also means diverse, meaning grandmother, daughter and mother, they don't get as much love. Husband and wife doesn't get as much love as the single slot channel. Like the single, in my opinion, single male is primary, gets views, and then single women get views, and everybody else get the balance. That's my opinion, just based on watching it. So yeah, it's just again, it's just a topic I've talked about before, and I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen anything to change my mind about that because I haven't seen the diverse channels grow as big or as fast as the single person's channel. Yeah. I have to go back and see it because I know I'm not crazy. I know it because I got this is his stat from somewhere. It could be because I took. Oh, who are you? And why are you so upset? Why is this guy don't want to be outside anymore? Who's this guy? Oscar nominated actor say online hate has become so bad that he is hiding away, adding that he don't want to even be on screen anymore. What happened? What happened to your appearance? You look like a regular guy. People are just so mean. Show it in his chart. On his showed it in his chart. I have to see it. Are we still talking about the same thing? My opinion is time. YT has uh slowed on yeah, and that's what a lot of people say. That's why I was talking about Brian Christopher because Brian Christopher talked about it. So did Mr. Hampe. They both said the same thing to me the other day. They said that YouTube algorithm has impacted every single person, right? So thank you. Oh my God. Good night. Thank you so much for the super chat. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you so much for the super chat. Wait till I tell Grandma Flip. Wait till I tell Grandma Flip. Really, thank you so much, Miss Janet. Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's just a subject matter that I talked about on several occasions. I brought up over and over again. So yeah, we talk again. The live is a lot better. It's just so funny. It's funny that YouTube clipped that part of it. That's why I posted it. But yeah, I'm exhausted, guys. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming up and stuff like that, and for talking to me, Miss Janet. Thank you for coming up. Thank you, everybody, for coming and stuff. We're gonna continue to do these community lives as much as people want to do the community lives. I think I like the fact that we are having different conversations. Yes, look at their views. They are down. Yeah, they told me. They told me. Yeah, Mr. Happy said it the other day when he came on the chat. In fact, the same clip is when after I finished said all of that, and that's when I started talking about Mr. Hampton, and he came in the chat. He came in the chat and he said, "Yeah, I don't." He also said, and I meant to clip up his portion. I have to clip it up. He also said that he doesn't believe it's a color thing either. He think it's an engagement thing. What did he say? He said it's an engagement thing. It's a bet. It's betting. How much you bet. Your engagement with the audience and the YouTube is down. That's what he said. He said the same thing. I meant to go back and clip everything he said in the chat and share it, and I haven't had a chance. Thank you, Casino's like, yeah, I'm gonna close up. It's midnight. I'm gonna see if I can grab something to eat, and then after that, I'm gonna go to bed. I really appreciate everybody for coming here. If you guys watch this after the fact and stuff and enjoy, let me know. I love this conversation that happened tonight. As you can see, we get less people on here when we're talking about community stuff, right? When there's drama, everybody shows up. I just want to make sure you guys are aware of that. When there's drama, you see everybody comes up. and want to talk about drama, but when we talk about positivity, okay, and trying to help each other, you see that people don't show up. I just want to put it out there for the world. I'm just letting y'all know that I'm noticing. All right, I'm just noticing. Right, Mr. Happy is super talented once. It was so cool. Yes. Yes, yes, it was really cool. He said that next time I see him, I think he said next time I see him to get his phone number. I think I'm not sure because I'm still a little worried about approaching him. I gotta see what he does if we ever in the same room. How he welcome us before I even approach him again. But he's really cool guy. I really like it. But of course, everybody think I'm in love with him because I was so excited to have him on my live, my chat the other day. So apparently every time I'm excited about something, I'm in love with somebody. Of course, Buju. We might have to talk about Buju though, because I was so excited. Out of everybody I met so far, Buju by far. Yeah, yeah, and I met and well, I did meet a couple of presidents. I didn't meet John. Well, Buju's top. I didn't meet presidents, so I can't put Buju over the presidents of the United States that I've met. But Buju is top. So I met some amazing people. I met Marsha Montana. I met Marshall. I met the only person I haven't met so far is Shaggy. I met Jean Paul. I met a lot of great people through my son. Yeah, so I met a lot of celebrities. So hopefully I get a chance to meet some more so I could take some pictures. I have to go back and see if I can find the pictures of the people that I didn't meet. It's really cool. So yeah. Hope let me see. Let me see. I hope not a Botox day. When you say, I hope not. I hope not. If I approach him and he say he even look at me a certain way, I'm not even gonna talk to him. But yeah, I hope to get a chance to see him again and see if we could actually have a one-on-one conversation. We'll see. We'll see. The people say one thing online and when they see you, they act differently. But we'll see. But thank you so much, everybody. Again, y'all notice that a lot of people didn't come up here because we're talking about positivity and how to help each other and not drama. I'm just saying. But if anybody has anything they want to talk about, whether it's drama, whether it's they want to have a conversation with someone else, or they got disrespected or hurt, or they want to talk about positivity, please come to the community channel and come and see us. We are here to talk about all subject matters as long as we're respectful. All right. Good night, guys. Thank you for being here. Good night. Good night. Good night. Oh, you did? Okay. How was he? Because I'm not a fan, but how was he? How did he treat you guys when you met him? How did he treat you guys when you met him? Was it a cool meetup? Was it a cool? Hey, Sherry. What did you say? What did you say? Go eat. I know, but was it cool to meet him? Was he a nice guy? I'm gonna go eat. But was he a nice guy? Did you like him? Did he treat you guys well? The Rock? I'm just curious before I leave. Good night. I don't know if you want to answer or not. Hopefully he met y'all. I mean, hold on. Is that a heart? Let me see. Oh, you met a heart. You gave a heart, so that means it was well. Okay, you gave a heart. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. You have some what? Ooh. Okay, Sherry. Sherry, I'm tired, but Sherry, do you... Sherry, you know what that caused trouble the other day? Sherry, I love me some. Let me tell you something, Sherry, boy. Sherry is going to be my co-publisher. If I have a gossip channel, I'm telling you right, Sherry Forberry is my girl. Sherry. Now here we go. Now I am more than happy to shut off this positive live, okay? And we could start another one. What are we talking about? No. happy. Okay, I would love to sit down with him. Oh, okay. I'm glad that you had a positive experience with him. I'm glad that you have a positive experience with him and stuff like that. That's great. But Miss Sherry, hold on. I want to make sure that you said, hold on. I'm a Kid Rock. What did you say? Very real. Hold on. I need very real stand-up guy. Okay, I'm glad. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Miss Sherry, would you like me to? Did you say yes? Please say yes. You want me to shut it down and come back up? Because I don't want to put the T. I don't want to put the T here. Just say yes again, because I'm about to shut it down, and I'm gonna put the title is gonna be Mod. You said Mod, right? MOD controversy. Is that what we're doing? Would you like me to come back up, ma'am? Just say yes. Yes. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you. Everybody, Sherry about to start some shit. Everybody, come back up. You see, I took off my shirt. Everybody, come back to up, cause Sherry about to start some shit again. I love you, Sherry. Please continue to be part of this world. We will be right back. And I'm gonna call it. What did you say? Hold up. What did you say? Wait a minute. You said Mod T. That what you said? Okay, I have some Mod T. Okay, we about to come back up. We're about to come back up with some Mod T. That's the title. Let's do this. All right. Thank God I work from home tomorrow. All right. Let me go. I want to go in there and see if I can get some food, Miss Sherry. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. We are about. That's. Wait a minute. You said Mad T. You said Mad or Mod T. Hold on. You said Mad. M-A. Oh, Mad T. Woo! Is it about the casino? Is it? Hold on. Go eat and come back. You said Mad T. So is Mad T from the slot? Okay, it has to be about the slot community. Is it Mad T about the slot community, Miss Sherry? I just want to make sure because I got to put a title there. I'm going to put Mad T about what? The slot community? Is it about the slot community? I just want to make sure we're on the same page because, you see how I got decided? Mad T. Gee, what a capital Mad T. Yes. We'll be back. You see how excited? I love positivity too. I love me some positivity. Don't get me wrong. But if we about to get some tea, we'll be back. Give me about 5 minutes, guys. Let me go grab something to eat. We gonna hear what? Whoosah. It better, ma'am, because the last time we got into a lot of trouble talking about people hygiene. I'm just letting you know. I got a lot of pushback, but I'm here for it. We'll be back. All right, guys. We'll be right back. Okay, bye.